would kind of be a little bit off-put at first, being in your home with all the technology and you being someone who's
Oh,
not
he's for
really...
sure going to be really quiet
So I
and
played him as in his book the entire
withdrawn.
time, just going over his notes time after time, even though he was bored of it and he knows everything by heart, just repeatedly, instinctively going over his notes time and again. So
That
you
would be
haven't
pretty
really
accurate.
had many... Oh, good. So you really haven't had any interactions. Nothing much happened.
There's not much of interest to Nick in his own.
What do you mean? What do you mean nothing happened?
As far as he's concerned, things happened, but I'm going to surprise him with those. Anyways.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
So what I'm going to say story-wise is Fafnir, the rest of the group separated from you and Fafnir. And I'm going to say that Fafnir tried to cheer you up and said, I know this good bar. I just got told this really good bar that we can go to. Maybe it will cheer you up a little bit. Fafnir, you know that this is an exotic dancer bar, strip club basically, but you didn't tell him that, obviously. And that's where we're going to pick up, is you two approaching this gnome bar of ill repute. But Nick has no idea.
Fafnir, I really don't get along with my own kind. We really don't have to talk to anybody in there, right?
We don't have to talk at all.
That's slightly...
Okay, good.
Creepy.
Yeah. So the griffin's going to be parked outside. No griffins in this place. And I want you both to roll perception empathy as you walk in. Because this isn't exactly what you expected.
11, 12.
Okay.
1
Fafnir?
second. Perception, empathy. Yep.
11. You look around and there's... Gnomes are talking to each other basically at these three tables. Kind of in hushed tones. There's a very strange silence all around. Like, the dancer's up here dancing, not giving any shits. But everyone else is not looking at her. They're looking at themselves like something just happened that was very unexpected. And you can also... This door over here, you can't see it. It's in the hidden area, but it's open. You hear several people talking, kind of arguing with one another in that room. There is no bartender at the moment, which is kind of unusual. And you get you overhear a couple people saying we should just go get our pickaxes and go take care of these thieves ourselves. You kind of get the vibe that the place just got robbed, possibly. But without asking
I wonder
somebody.
what's going on.
Because the dancer's still going away and having a good time, but everyone else is kind of minding their own business and talking about possibly inflicting vigilante justice on somebody.
God, I hope they get him.
Yeah, those bastards.
Oh my God, Saber. Saber. I told her you need your tentacles. I was like, right now, imagine Saber as an Ewok trying to be scary.
I feel like I know who's in there. All right. Well, Fafnir, do you want to go check out and see what we can see what's going on? Could be an interesting little fun adventure.
Yeah, it'll be a
And that way we don't have to talk to anybody.
Good idea.
Okay. You've probably already seen this on the map, but you walk in and it's just a bloody mess. There's just
dear.
Just
Oh my God.
Just this bed is completely soaked, and there's a trail of blood leading up to this bookshelf, and there's like blood seeping out from underneath it, and there's like this little splatter of blood that came in between, like knocked a couple books out of the way, like someone got forcibly smashed in between the bookshelf and the wall, and they just squirted through it. I mean, it's a clusterfuck in here. And one guy wearing what looks like a uniform for this place, the bartender, and a couple other gnomes are in here talking again about whether they should go to the police with this or whether they should basically take the streets, find these guys, and shove their pickaxes in places that the sun don't shine. As you two walk in, the three of them just kind of look at you.
Nick's not going to talk to them. He's going to go straight to inspecting the crime scene.
Okay. You just walk over to the bed, They're just staring at you, Fafnir.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I heard good things about this place and I was going to get a drink.
Oh, okay. Right this way. He awkwardly walks
I'm actually
by
going to
you.
re-roll that because of my observation.
Brings you over to the
Oh,
bar.
God.
The other two guys
So,
will leave at that point. Actually, one of them's going to watch you, Nick.
Wow, you rolled shit, my
You
dude.
did.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And I re-rolled it too because I have observation as one of my powers. But
11 and 11. This pink thing is a giant hole in the wall. Someone just smashed a hole in the wall.
can I tell like what the cause of the hole is? Like a bomb or like a
Blunt force.
like blunt force?
It was not an explosive.
Sorry.
What is it? Is the wall made of stone or wood? Or
Wood.
like what?
It's wood, so it's not that impressive.
Right.
But still, somebody beat the hell out of this wall. You can't necessarily tell with your roll if it was a weapon or with bare fists, but it's definitely been
Oh, is that an axe mark there?
possibly. And it's just obvious with the amount of force it would take to crush a body, even a gnome's body, in between a bookshelf and a wall. It had to be someone very strong in here who had a very deep grudge
Okay.
against whoever was in this room.
Okay, it was me. I'm sorry, it was me. It was me.
Wait,
The kid,
did you,
the
hold
kid
on.
who did it.
What'd you do?
did you say that was a gnome?
Yeah.
That was
Oh, no,
a
it
fairy.
wasn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a fairy.
I said even if it was a gnome. He's assuming it's a gnome. He can't tell because the body's been pulverized 5 ways from Sunday, so.
I mean, it's not hard to pulverize a fairy.
Ouch.
Okay, I want to. I guess I'm just gonna ask the guy. What happened here? This is pretty gruesome.
A group of 4 ruffians came in here and talked with me, talked with the boss. What's left of him. He kind of gestures at the blood trail in the pile of gore behind the bookshelf. We had a few drinks. The boss shared a drink with one of them, the orc. And he started feeling really weird. So they brought him back here and said they'd help him get to his bed and relax. And the next thing we know, we hear this loud crunching sound and smashing against a wall. There was a bookshelf that was barricading, and this is a bookshelf. It's moved to the side now. It's over here, but he says there was a bookshelf barricading, and by the time we got through, they had smashed a hole straight through the damn wall and escaped out the back alley. There's 4 of them. I'll never forget them. There was an orc,
Is an rare
a
here?
minotaur, a little fuzzy bastard, and a weird, a human, but like a little bit light, like light was coming out of his skin, just a little bit. I don't know, maybe an angel or something, but those bastards! If I ever find them, I'm gonna slit every last one of their damn throats.
Wow. You know, I know some people who are a lot like that, but they're good people. They'd never do anything like this.
You know where they are?
Oh no, I'm not with them right now.
And this guy's promoted.
So, okay.
I know them from work.
What work do you do?
What work do I do?
Yeah,
Oh, you know, classified.
that's not technically a lie. Classified by who?
That's classified too.
Anything about this work you can tell me?
It's classified.
Got that.
That's just about it.
You from here?
Yes, actually, I am.
What's your-
Unfortunately.
What family are you? Unfortunately, this is the best place to live. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there's not a tree within miles. Is there trees?
No.
It's underground, right?
Hell
Yeah.
no.
There's not a tree in miles.
No, that's the best part. I mean, we've got artificial trees. We built them.
What about the squirrels and the owls and,
We have
and the
artificial
snakes
owls
and
and
the
squirrels and
lizards?
snakes and lizards and everything else.
But they can't be better than the real thing.
Oh, they're much better.
No engineering can beat Mother Nature.
I don't know about that. You're strange for a gnome.
You're strange for a sentient being.
Okay. How about this? We've had enough trauma for one day, so just don't cause any mess and you can stay back here a little while.
Just
Apparently, you're
kill
trying
him.
to figure out what happened. If you figure anything out, let me know. All right.
Okay, I think I'm done here. I'm just gonna go out to the bar with my friend.
Oh, all right.
Hey, look, he's in there by himself. Just shoot him with your bow.
All right, Fafner, what do
there
you
we
say
go.
to the bartender?
So what you got?
Lots of stuff. Dwarves came by recently and gave us some really, really good stuff. If you want it, it's only... Well, he kind of like looks around. Price just went up. It's 4 silver now. It's good,
Can
though. Knock you off your ass pretty quick.
Damn, see what happens when they get promotions?
Can I roll perception empathy to see if he's fucking with me?
Yeah. You have no idea.
Well, I'm rolling shit.
Just get the
4
shit rolls out of the
silver.
way now, guys.
That's a lot for a drink, man.
Not for dwarven ale, it's not. This stuff's expensive and it comes from a long way away.
Well, I was more thinking about some cocktail.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we've got... Kind of looks over you. Got some cheap stuff for 5 copper. Give me a hint here. What are you looking for?
I was thinking that Fafnir would mix his own drink.
He's not going to let you go behind the counter.
Something in the middle.
All right, 1 silver. He starts pouring a few alcohols. You like point at the ones you want. And he's like, oh, I'll swing that for you. He makes you drink out of the ones you choose from the rack.
When Nick walks up to the bar, he's gonna say, "Hi, can I have a funny soda, please?"
Absolutely. He pulls out a little. Yeah, fuck it. These guys are gnomes. An actual can, like pop top and everything.
It says funny soda on it.
Yes. Funny soda brand, only in Illinois.
The one thing I like about home, Fafnir, they got my funny soda.
It's 3 copper for the funny soda, by the way.
I give him a silver, so I guess he gives me back 7 copper.
Yeah. So what are you two doing here? Business or pleasure?
Business. You can come for any pleasure here.
I mean, Elsa, or what's her name? Let's go with that. Elsa over there. She can give you some pleasure if you got a few minutes. Hour.
Well, I mean, she's a very nice dancer, but I've never been so much enjoyer of the theatrical arts. You know, I don't really go to shows and stuff now.
How about you, Flyboy?
I'm just here to accompany him.
Suit yourselves.
Hey, Fafnir,
Yeah,
you want to hear something crazy?
yeah.
They said that the thing that happened in there was caused by a little furry guy, an orc, a minotaur, and a human-looking guy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Isn't that crazy? That's like just like our friends. I wonder how many groups have the same exact dynamic as ours.
There's a lot. God.
What'd you do?
Oh my god. What the hell did... Oh my god.
Well, God definitely didn't do it.
I think that was
Apparently the
our
people that
group.
broke in crushed a fairy behind a bookshelf.
Oh my... What the fuck?
I know, right?
Bastards.
That's crazy.
It was just a fucking fairy. I mean,
I didn't do that.
Nick, I think that was our group.
I
Oh,
didn't
no, it
do
couldn't
it,
have been
but I
them.
might have recommended it.
Oh, Jesus
After you
Christ.
say that, this group of gnomes immediately walks out.
Uh-oh.
Good riddance.
Hey, there's only 3. I think you guys could take them.
Can I roll to see if I noticed?
Yeah, you see them walk out.
Okay. That's strange. Wonder why they all just left all at once.
You know, probably to go to a party or something. Let's stay here and drink.
All right, I can always go for another funny soda.
What exactly is a funny soda?
Beer.
Okay.
So after about 10 minutes, a bunch of you would recognize them, Nick, as basically police officers come in and start investigating the back room, taking a look around, talking to the only two gnomes that are left. One of them sits by the table talking with the bartender here. Eventually, they turn to you two. Were you here when it happened?
No, we walked in, I think, pretty soon after, though.
Strange folk having a drink in an active crime scene. There was a murder happened here not too long ago. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, by the amount of blood, I would say probably murder, yeah.
You saw it?
Oh, yeah, it's the first thing I did when I got in here. I walked in.
So you came to a strip club and you went straight into the back room to investigate a murder.
A strip club? Dude,
Yeah.
is there a room where they're stripping wires somewhere around here?
Yes. That's exactly what they do.
I hated
He
doing
looks
that.
at
That
you,
was my
Fafnir,
least
like,
favorite.
what the fuck
That
is
was
up
my
with
least
this
favorite
guy?
chore.
Oh, there's
Fafnir
stripping
just
wires.
shakes his
Alright.
head and like makes a motion to humor him.
All right. Did you find anything useful in there?
No, I was just blown away by all the blood, and just you know, there was like a funny detail that they told me about the crime, and I just wanted to share it with my friend out here.
What's that detail?
It was a very strange, specific group of people that committed this crime. Apparently,
Yeah, we heard. Bunch of outsiders.
Yeah, we.
If you see any groups matching that description, you sure let us know, right?
Of course.
And also, where are you staying while you're here? In case we need to ask you any more questions.
oh, I live on 86 Poplar Street. That's Nick's old address.
Okay. All right. We'll drop by if we need
I
to
forgot
ask
to
you
write
anything.
that down, so I know.
Where
Literally,
do I
just
live
made that
again?
up.
I forgot. All right. You two have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
Walks over and starts asking this guy more questions.
I need more drinks. Oi, you there.
Yeah. Another cocktail?
Yeah.
All right, 1 silver. He makes it even stronger this time for you because you're buying multiple drinks. Go
Thanks.
ahead, roll Constitution drinking this time.
Let's hope I roll badly. I want to be drunk. God damn it.
I'll let you go revert because you want to get drunk. I'm gonna say that your control over your Constitution is so strong that you can put it down when you want, and so you're just shit faced at this point.
Cool.
Fafnir, I'll be back in just a second. I have a quick errand to run before we meet back up with our group and continue on our mission.
Sure.
I'll meet you back here in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Right.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday.
yeah, so Nick is gonna leave Fafnir at the bar. He's gonna go outside and mount Peter Griffin, and he's gonna
Can I
He's gonna put
interject
it-
real quick?
oh yeah, sure.
Have you not noticed anything about Peter Griffin?
I don't know. Have I noticed anything about Peter Griffin?
I'm not sure what exactly you're. Do you mean the damage it took?
Looking at
That-
him? Oh.
I would expect Nick to notice something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it got hit once by one of the mechanical wolves.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh no, that's right.
Kinda.
There are
The
some.
Kind
DM
of.
can't snitch. The DM can't snitch. The DM can't snitch.
He was there. You got help.
Yeah, I was probably on top of.
No, you jumped off to get a better vantage
Oh,
point.
Oh
He
no,
got-
no!
he got hit
If
by
you were
friendly
on
fire.
top of him, you were in trouble.
Yeah, there was a little bit of friendly fire, possibly intentional by Lightus.
It was not intentional. He just happened to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. That's all.
Hmm.
He's lucky that Peter's collar was still on.
Yes, he is.
That was not my fault. That was DM's fault.
I see
Anyway,
Faulkner's
basically
got
what,
over to the- what are you doing first? And then we'll
What
do
Nick
it.
wanted to do really quickly, what he wanted to do really quickly is he's gonna like ride his griffin over to his house where he used to live.
Mhm.
But basically, the thing that Nick wants least while they're here in the city is to see anybody who he used to know. So he's gonna have his hood up the whole time and like really hide his face as much as he can.
Sure.
And he's gonna kind of like wait like a block or so outside away from his house and make sure that nobody's there, because even though like despite well he doesn't want anybody he knows to see him, but he especially doesn't want to see his parents, and but he does want to leave a note, basically like slide a note under their front door that just is like, hi mom, hi dad, I know you don't really care, but I'm alive and I'm okay and I am doing good.
You're
And then
sliding
he's
a
gonna
note
go
under
back.
the door?
Yeah, just like letting them know I'm still alive, because like Nick, they're still his parents and he still has got that like parental connection to them, but also that you kind of disowned him, and
Sure.
So.
Go ahead.
he still hopes to patch up someday.
Go ahead and roll stealth. I'll roll for the griffin.
Damn it, Krasnar.
Because it's a griffin. That's pretty good for a -10 penalty for being a giant griffin. 12 and 8. I'll say that's just enough that no one notices your gigantic griffin and you hiding.
A griffin?
Well, I'm not hiding. I'm kind of just like lingering,
Okay.
Like I wouldn't be like on the griffin probably when I was waiting outside my place. I'd probably just kind of like be keeping an eye from around the corner.
Okay. But you do eventually see your family leave. They don't notice you, so they walk away. Probably
Yeah, and
off
it
to
goes.
work. They're both wearing their lab coats, so they're probably off to do science crap that you don't care about.
Yeah, and I go slip the note under the door.
Okay. So, while
And
that's
head back.
happening, I see Fafnir made a roll of a certain type. The dancer comes right up to you, being the only person paying her any attention at all, and says, before you even get a chance to say anything, she's just like, after what happened today, it's on the house. And she leads you into the side room.
I think I'm pretty sure that's the same dancer as before, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's been a certain somebody else been there.
Fafnir, I need you to roll perception seeing, please.
Hey, Castar, we're gonna need that graphic again. I think we're gonna need to explain what happened.
Now, strength might. Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna feel a goddamn thing once you go into that
hold.
shit.
why is this not working? Oh,
Have you ever seen that picture of the hamster and the banana?
just a minute. Technical malfunctions. Can I hear you?
Yes.
Great.
Can
Okay.
you
Sorry,
hear
I
us?
knocked my headphones out. Next, I need.
Yeah, he rolled a solid 7 on that. Screen.
Yeah, that's a pretty good strength check. I need Constitution stamina,
Triple ones.
and I need. No, that's it then. Okay. So you're gone for half an hour. You come back to the bar, and Fafnir's missing.
Uh-oh.
You don't know where he is.
I guess I'm gonna just like. I guess I'll go up to the first person I see. Oh, hi. Did you see a fairy in here?
There's one behind the bookshelf.
Indeed.
Yeah. He's with Elsa in her private chambers.
Huh. I wonder what they're talking about.
Talking.
Maybe he needs some relationship advice with his girlfriend Melinda.
I'm pretty sure he's getting some kind of relationship advice in there.
All right. I guess I'll just wait out at the bar for him.
Okay.
Hi. Another funny soda, please.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead and take 3 copper off. And roll a Constitution drinking at this point, too. They're weak, but you're small. The room's getting a little dancy. The lights are starting to flash a little bit. It's spinning, but it's not too bad yet. Another half hour passes, and there's no sign of Fafnir at all. Or the dancer that they spoke of.
Do I have any idea where the rest of the group has gone up to?
Would you guys have tried to communicate with Nick at any point?
He would have known that we would have gone back to the mafia guy.
Yes.
How?
Yeah, they got the job from a gangster down
He was
to the lower
he was
levels.
with us.
Oh,
That's
right.
true. So you would know they probably went back there to get their payment for whatever job they took. They didn't tell you what the job was. They just said we got work here and they need to go take care of it, which is when you departed with Fafner.
All right. I guess I'll just no. I'll probably still wait out here for Fafner. I just keep ordering funny sodas until he came out. So let me know how many coppers I have to take off.
Okay. It's going to be a while. So the four of you. All right. I'm assuming you're trying to get through the town with some degree of stealth. If so, please roll stealth, all four of you.
Who was?
Krasner's smashed, so this is going to be terrible.
You guys are very much wanted. So you're either going to get caught by the cops or you're going to roll stealth. No.
Oh god, you want Krastar to roll stealth?
Everyone has to. Zenik is fine. Krasdar is
Perfect. I gotta help my wife bring some stuff into the room. I'll be right back.
Sure. Zenik, you're good, but you're not that good. One person's going to get caught. Who is it going to be?
I mean, I would have been in his backpack as normal. So
Okay.
I think we just got to go with the lowest roll.
One person's going to get caught. You can cover for one of the two of them, but not both at the same time because they're both just bumbling through.
I mean, I'll get caught. I don't care. But I'm just saying. Here lately, I've been sticking in his backpack the whole
No,
time.
it would make sense you're in Krasdar's backpack. So it's either Krasdar with Lightus hiding in his backpack or Grar. Who are you going to cover for and who are you going to let the police find?
They find Krasner for sure, with Lightus in his backpack.
That's fine.
Okay. So Zenik hears them coming and quickly puts his hand out to stop you. Krasdar is in the front, so he's unable to stop him, and he pushes you, himself, and Grar into the shadows. As a group of 4 patrolmen come around. Can't do anything.
We've got a big chest, though, that Krasner and I are carrying. You know.
Oh, shit. Are you just dragging it around the corner?
We were carrying it together. Yeah, I'm going to pull it from his hands.
Yeah, you're strong enough to be able to drag it. You just can't lift it and carry it quickly on your own. He's not there.
Too bad we couldn't drop it on 4 gnomes. I mean,
Let's jump to Fafner real quick.
Krastar has returned.
Oh, okay. So
We're going to
Krasdar,
jail.
You're walking down. You're carrying this big, heavy chest along with Grar. When suddenly it gets pulled out of your hand, you turn around and Grar and Zenik are missing. Lightus is currently in your backpack. You turn back around facing forward and you see 4 gnome police officers with batons staring at you. Let's see if they recognize you.
With batons?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They hit a button on him and the 4 batons start sparking electricity out of the fronts. And they say, "Put your hands up, big guy, and come without a fight. We need to ask you some questions about a murder that's been committed. Just come peacefully. You don't need to fight."
Krastar kind of like looks backward a little bit towards the backpack and says, "Hey, Linus, what was that guy's name again that we were supposed to return those to?"
Oh shit!
the foreman.
The foreman at the I don't know the site, right? I don't
That's
remember.
good enough.
Good.
Well,
Okay.
we'll say his name is the foreman.
Krastar is going to use intimidation and say, "I know the foreman. He's going to want this chest."
We don't have a chest.
I thought I was carrying the chest.
Grar
No, they
reached out
took
of
it
your
and
hands
ran.
and hit it.
Yeah,
as
they
he
left us.
retreated into the darkness.
Make no mistake, there is no loyalty in this gang.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna use that same role,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be telling them that I know the foreman, and that's all he's gonna say.
Okay. What was your business with him?
Let's just say some things need to be taken care of.
All right. Send him a message from me then. Telling me Bastard. Seriously? He told you to kill the guy?
Don't admit to it.
Whatever you think I did, it's not what you think it is. Remember, Crastar is drunk as fuck at this point.
Yes.
Wave your hand. Make sure you wave your hand when you say that.
We're not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah.
Just tell him he owed Squad 2-9 an extra 5 silver this week. And get on your way.
Sounds so okay.
Don't forget it.
Sure.
Alright, be gone. And they move out of your way and let you pass.
What was that Squad 2-9?
If you want to tell him, we'll just say you told him. You don't need to memorize the number. Because Lytus is not smashed out of his mind and he would remember it. So the guards walk by, and then the two of you are free to rejoin Krasdar. You make it the rest of the way down to the mines without a problem.
You might want to see if anybody wants to run perception because there's a little smoke coming out of Crastar's backpack.
The two of you roll perception.
Who, us?
No, the Grar and Zenek who are actually paying attention. Krasdar can't see. You see whatever the hell he's doing. What are you doing?
Well, I'm getting high. There's smoke coming out of his backpack. It's got to be very humorous.
Yeah. You both see this little smoke, and if you get close to the smell, it's definitely pot smoke.
Krastar wants to take this time to go ahead and slit his wrist and pour some blood into his bloodstone.
What the? Jesus, that's morbid.
Oh. I guess he went to Granny Smith then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you guys did that to me earlier. Well, what was it? I think Lytus, when you first gave it to me. That's how it's supposed to go, right?
Yeah, you have to actually cut yourself or already be injured to use it.
Yeah, so Krastar goes ahead and does a little slit on his wrist and pours some blood into it and looks at Lytus and says, "Is this how you want things to be?"
Again, thumbs up. Perfect. Perfect.
How much health does each health stone hold?
10.
Perfect.
So reduce yourself by 10 for now. And then just mark next to it in your inventory that it's full currently. Okay. You guys continue on. You've gotten to the mine area that the foreman controls. What are you doing? You see him out there. He hasn't noticed you yet, but he's, again, just barking orders at people.
I mean, we're not taking the chest to him correctly. I mean, we should not go straight to him and break the chest open first, right?
Well, the guards don't really care at this point, as long as they get paid.
Right,
Yeah.
but I don't want to give him the chest.
Okay.
I want us to do it in the chest first, and then we'll worry about giving shit to him.
Okay. I want one of you to roll perception investigation to try and find a safe place to open this where you won't be noticed. Only one person.
Is that it?
Who's got the best score here?
What's that?
Perception investigation, he said?
Yes.
He only has a +2.
Yeah, mine's only +2, yeah.
Krastar's is +1.
Is that it?
I think that's still better than us, so go
I
ahead.
got perception seen. Is that not good?
No.
Okay. I only have a +2 as well. So, whoever's luckiest.
Just let Lytus go.
Let us go for it.
Oh, you're crazy.
I
Oh,
You find a totally secure place that no one will notice you doing it.
Why do I not trust you all of a sudden?
How are you opening this?
Krastar's still drunk out of his mind, so he's going to go ahead and use his battle axe.
Does anybody have lack picking or anything? Probably not. What is that?
Nick has lockpick.
Oh, there you go.
Smash.
Zenek, you have a lockpick set up?
Yeah, I got a lockpick set and ladder main or whatever the hell it's called.
The guard is
Benjamin?
in, and it's way too late. He's already smashed it because he's drunk.
Huh. Okay,
Krastar's going to smash it.
Oh,
it's kind of like that.
It's
Kind of like them boats, right?
You obliterated the chest.
Hold up, I'm going to use those combat points for the... should I do role-playing points, or is that combat
You
points?
can do whatever you want. Whatever makes sense.
Alright, cool. Let's see. That's 5, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and do Tower of Will.
Okay, that treasure chest challenges you to Battle of Wits, you'll have +1. And now it's dead, so that's pointless.
I would actually like to see that and watch the chest actually win. That would have been great.
Crash Star is strong, so
The
Probably
total
would have.
contents is pretty darn, Nick. The total contents of the chest is mostly silver, copper, a couple gold pieces, but the total amount is 9 gold and 8 silver worth of coin.
Crash Star says, well, it looks like it's the right amount that we need to give the guy, so...
So we worked for free?
How about
I don't know,
He
I don't
said he
think...
was expecting 8. You could keep 4 plus any extra.
I thought
He just wants half of it.
Okay.
So we're getting paid anyways, just give him the fucking chest. I don't like this place anymore.
Well, there's no chest, so there's just the gold.
Yeah.
He kind of splintered the chest.
Fuck.
So you gathered up in a small bag that one of you had.
Do I know that Zinnik took the other money?
No.
Okay.
I don't think anyone saw
You're lucky,
him.
bitch. You're lucky.
It wasn't much. It was like 17 silver. So are you hiding any
Well,
of it, or are
it's
you going to bring the whole amount to
11.
him?
It was 11 silver, but yeah.
We're not going to take the amount that he said. We're not going to take all the. We're not going to show him all of it. Just the amount that he said. That's it.
So you're just going to bring him 8 gold pieces worth and keep the rest to yourselves?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up. You're back so soon? Good.
Krastar's gonna roll a self-discipline check. He still has that deep hatred for gnomes.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
15.
Oh, you're good.
He might have made it.
He might have made it. It's his own check. He gets to tell if he made it or not. So he holds his hand out. One of you gives him the bag. He counts through it. Exactly 8 gold worth. Funny that. He takes out 4 gold worth and throws the bag back at you.
Krastar leans in and says, Squad 29 needs their payment.
I paid him already. What are you talking about?
They need some extra.
They're gonna need some extra for
Oh,
what we did.
That's fine. I'll throw a few extra silver that way. They'll keep their mouth shut. Good. Next time you're back in town, let me know. I might have more work for you. I like the way you work.
Sounds wonderful.
Also,
Can't
next
wait
time,
to...
trust me. I know you had more than 8 gold there. If you would have actually shown me all of it, I would have paid you more, but your loss.
Okay.
Now go on, get out of here. I don't want to be seen near you guys. There's a lot of heat on you currently.
Wait. I thought you were going to take care of the heat.
I will, but it takes time. Just lay low for a day
Okay.
or two. You'll be fine.
Well, what are we doing now?
You guys leaving?
Yeah, Krastar wants to go rest his head. He's pretty drunk and he's ready to go to sleep.
Okay. You guys find a little gnomish tavern, or inn and tavern combo. They rent you a room, 4 rooms for, let's say 1 silver for the 4 rooms. It's a pretty cheap place. And the 4 of you tuck in. Nick, it has been 2 hours. No sign of Fafner or the girl coming out of that side room.
All right, so let's call it for the first hour, 1 drink every half hour, and then for the second hour, 1 drink every 15 minutes because he's getting a little drunker and drinking a little faster.
So that's 18 copper total that you will have spent.
All right, so 14.
And you are off your tits drunk.
All right, so yeah, then he's definitely going to play a prank on Fafner.
Okay, what are you doing?
Before Fafner comes out, he's going to take out the 3 vials of sludge that he got in the Goblin City,
Okay.
which is, if I remember correctly, goblin shit. And he's going to ask the bartender if he has any liquors that look just like this.
He looks around and says, I got a couple. Why?
Can I have 1 shot of that and 1 empty shot glass?
Sure, not a problem.
Okay, so he's going to put a shot, he's going to use one of his vials of sludge, of his 3,
Shit.
And
They're
he's gonna
like-
pour it into the shot glass.
They're big containers. You still have plenty left in it. But yeah,
Oh.
pour it in.
All right, so then I guess he'll use the rest of whatever's in the container, and he's gonna order whatever Fafnir was drinking before, and mix it into that.
It's a girly drink. He shows it to you, and it's like orange and partially transparent. There's no way it's going to be mixable with this nasty brownish black
Okay,
sludge
so
you
then
have.
I'll ask him for a mug of ale that's not see-through, and I'll mix it into that.
He gives you that too. We'll say between all those drinks that you just ordered, another 8 copper.
All right.
Fafnir, you wake up, and you've got this really wicked bad headache. It takes you a few seconds to get oriented until you realize that the bed is above you. It's like on the ceiling. And then you get a little more oriented and you realize, no, it's on the floor. I'm on the ceiling. And you're hanging from the ceiling. You got this strange white, like thread-like substance completely covering your body like a cocoon up to your neck. It's very sticky and it's been attached to the ceiling. So you're just hanging there like a spider's victim, basically. And then you remember, in the middle of your erotic encounter with the dancer, you realize that she had been slowly, covertly covering you in this strange white, like web-like substance. You tried to fight her off, but completely outmatched for strength, and she's able to quickly wind you up. She then bites you on the neck, and the world just starts going dizzy. Frustrated, she bites you one more time, and then you finally black out, and then you wake up here. You don't see her anywhere in the room. You're alone. It's dark in here. There's no candles lit. And you're just dangling all by yourself upside down, attached to the ceiling.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, and Nick is just outside of the bar chuckling to himself, waiting for Fafnir to come out.
Can I wiggle one of my weapons free?
Go ahead and roll dexterity. Is there a finesse or something like that? I don't have my book out yet.
When I was in the bag, you hadn't used the guard of me.
I think that was to be quiet.
You wouldn't have your weapons, actually. You'd be naked right now. All your weapons are on a table by the bed on the ceiling. From
Oh.
your perspective.
Damn.
Yeah, you're completely naked in this web.
Hmm.
You're still in the same room, so if you yell and there's anyone in the strip club, they'll hear you at least.
I will yell.
Fafnir, could
Very
you roll
loud.
perception hearing? Or sorry, not Fafnir, Nick. I'll say you hear him. You hear Fafnir yelling. What
What
are
does
you
he
yelling?
yell?
Oh god.
Oi, I'm stuck here. Help.
You seem to be the only one who's heard him. But you hear him.
I lean over the bar and say, did you hear that?
Or what?
Someone said they were stuck or something. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna
Alright.
go towards where I heard the sound.
You head into the side room.
I bet that's the first time that happened.
Yeah. You open the door. It's a dark room. With your dark vision, you can see everything perfectly, though. All of Fafnir's gear is sitting on a table. His clothing is strewn about. The bed is disheveled. And then you look up and you see Fafnir hanging in a spider cocoon from the ceiling.
Oh, hi, Fafnir.
Nick, help.
Alright. What kind of Fafnir's weapons are on the table? What are Fafnir's
You've
weapons?
got a pistol and a sword, right?
Pistol, sword, dagger.
Okay.
Alright, so Nick will grab the dagger and then he'll try and climb up to Fafnir, but he is also very drunk, so we'll see how this goes. Fafnir,
Roll.
you can notice Nick visibly stumbles into the room.
Roll dexterity. We'll call it acrobatics.
Oh wait, hold on. That's supposed to be +3. I was gonna up that for my level 4. So
Okay. Yeah, you manage to climb next to it, not touching the webbing, the web-like substance. And now you're up at his level. Are you going to cut him down, or are you going to try and cut him out?
I'm gonna cut him down.
Okay. So you hack at the the top. The blade gets a little stuck the first time you're able to pull it out. Take a second swing, which cuts him free. Fafnir, you take 5 points of cranium to earth damage. And you have no armor, so you can't reduce that. But you're now on the ground. The stuff that's surrounded you is sticky, so you kind of like slam headfirst and then splat, and you're stuck. No matter how much you wiggle, all this webbing is stuck to the ground now.
Hey,
Fafnir,
Nick,
how did this happen?
you don't want to know. Can you cut me out of this?
Yeah, sure. I proceed to do so. I'm gonna roll another dexterity to get down from wherever I am.
To be very careful not to cut Fafnir.
No, this is to get down from wherever I was standing on to cut him out because I'm drunk.
With you being as drunk as you are. I'm going to say you stumble ungracefully and you catch yourself just before landing in the middle of the webbing, but you're safe.
Alright, now I'll cut him out.
Alright. 15, that is just enough.
My hands
to
are
not
still
cut
pretty
him.
steady, I guess.
Yeah, apparently. Although that gnomish finesse is still strong in your blood, so he's able to... It takes a couple minutes, but he finally does cut you out. And as you're cutting, you're realizing that he's not wearing any clothing, and you go all the way down, and he's still not wearing any clothing. That's just weird.
Fafnir! What happened to your clothes?
I don't know.
Roll deception. Yeah, he's convincing enough. He seriously has no idea what happened.
I think Nick's about to give you a haircut.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just keep cutting you out.
Alright, you cut him
Nick
all the way
does
out.
it this time, but now he's like kind of shielding his eyes like a little bit. He's still looking, but like he's like kind of shielding his eyes.
Sure. It takes a bit of strength, but you are eventually able to pull yourself out of the webbing now that you've been cut free. You go over and get your clothing and your gear back on.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Now that your head is a little clearer, you remember after biting you the second time that these 4 strange, basically it looked like spider legs started growing out of her back. And you remember her asking the strange question, who are your friends? And then you blacked out at that point. You have no idea if you answered and if you did what you said.
Nick, I think we better find Grar, Krasdar, Zenik, and... Oh, my head. Linus.
That's a good idea, but you know, I just paid for a couple drinks, so let's just go have the drinks at the bar first.
Sure.
I just bought us some drinks, so.
Oh my god.
Fafnir, I want you to roll perception seeing, please.
Bottoms up!
Oh.
Can I roll a communication deception because
Yes.
like my drink looks the same?
Yeah, that works.
Make him believe it. Oh fuck.
11. You're very drunk. He's drunk and poisoned. So I gotta give it to him. Your drink seems a little funny. It looks just a little bit different than Nick's. You're not sure if he ordered you something different or what.
I do the motion to drink it, but I quickly throw it at the side of my head.
Okay, roll Legardemain. And Nick, you can roll perception seeing.
That's dexterity?
No, Nick's not going to have seen it because he's going to throw back his shot at the same time, and
Okay.
Nick definitely going to close his eyes taking a shot of liquor.
Okay. Yeah, so you dump it and it instead of the normal like splashing sound, it comes out as one chunk and it just goes splat on the ground. There's definitely something wrong with that cup of alcohol he just handed you.
Nick's laughing, and he's waiting for a reaction from Fafnir. Do you want some ale to wash it down? I got you an ale too. Here.
No,
He gives him the cup of ale. He shoves it right into his chest.
I'm fine.
He's waiting
Fine.
for you to take it. He's just holding it right in your chest.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
How about you drink it, Nick?
Oh, I have my funny soda. I'm okay.
I actually want your funny soda. Let me get your funny soda.
No, you can't have this. This is mine. It's my favorite drink.
The bartender's just laughing to himself.
I got nothing. I have too hungover for this shit. Nick.
Alright, fine. Suit yourself. He'll put it back down on the bar. He'll finish his soda. Let's go find the others.
What the fuck was that thing? Jesus.
Roll.
Right.
Fafner, roll intelligence, natural lore. You don't have a damn clue what it was.
I'll take a look at the bite marks on your neck in the morning. Maybe I'll know what it is. But
Okay.
for now, Nick's definitely not going to notice bite marks on it.
Oops, I did not mean to drag the damn building with you.
Maybe you
I
should
was more
sleep somewhere
talking
else.
about the goblin shit.
What's that?
I was more talking about the goblin shit instead of the bite marks.
Oh.
Rar, what'd you say?
I don't want Fafner sleeping where I'm sleeping. It's fucking infected.
The goblin shit was literally goblin shit. You remember Nick talking in the goblin city as you were leaving that he bought some highly flammable substance from a goblin, and he gave you all a quick sniff, and it absolutely smelled like shit. And now that you're thinking about it a little more clearly, yeah, it smelled the exact same. Whatever was in that big pitcher of ale was the same stuff. So he tried to feed you goblin shit.
I see that Nick is drunk, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very visibly.
Yes.
Nick is a sloppy drunk for sure.
He's like swaying from side to side, riding on this griffin, almost falling off every few seconds.
Definitely a good thing it still has the collar on right now.
Yes.
I'm half debating on putting my cold torch against him. I'm gonna roll for it and see if I do.
Uh-oh.
I don't.
So where are you guys going to stay? You're both very hungover. You have no idea where the rest of your team is other than possibly at the foreman area down in the lowest level of the city that you're in.
I'm gonna take Fafner to an inn as far away from my house as I know there is one.
One in the outskirts. Your house is more towards the center of town. I'll say it's a similar price, so 4 copper for the 2 rooms. They've even got a stable. They're willing to house your griffin for
I'll pay it.
1 silver.
So I'm legit poisoned, right?
It'll wear off in a couple hours. It was just paralysis and knockout poison. It's short-lived, so it's not gonna do any damage to you. You just kind of notice that your joints are very stiff as you're riding on this griffin, having a hard time keeping on it. But as time goes on, you notice the effects fade more and more. You're pretty sure you're gonna be okay, just given enough time.
Okay. I remember how that chick looks like, Elsa, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She's the latest picture in Discord. If you wanna.
That's not
representation.
Felicia.
That's Elsa.
Alright, yeah, I guess we just go to sleep for the night.
Okay.
Nick's definitely not doing anything tonight, so.
So you all wake up in your separate places about the same time. The 4 of
headache.
you wake up, and then you go downstairs, and one of the foreman's guys comes up to you, recognizes you, and says, "Foreman took care of the heat on you. You should be fine. Good job, by the way. I heard what you did, that bastard. Gave us a good reputation."
I'm gonna toss the guy the head.
The what?
I took the fairy's head.
You're
and tossed it to him.
You're in a tavern right now. Pulling out a dead fairy's head is going to
Like we give a shit where we're at.
No. I'm gonna motion him to come over. Real
Walks over
close.
to you. What's up?
I reach into my bag and I just kind of put it onto his chest.
Holy shit. I like you guys. I hope you come back. We can do a lot of business together.
Who is this again?
This is one of the foreman's lackeys.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell the foreman what you did. He's already impressed. He'll be even more so with this level of cruelty. Well done.
Good.
And then he walks away. You guys have no idea where Fafnir and Nick are. They just never
I have a
showed
quick
up.
question. Is the Gnome City like very, very corrupt?
No.
Oh,
The
kind of.
foreman is very, very corrupt, and he's got his hands in. You guys were kind of in the low. It's actually like elevation is status. The top floors are where all the nobles and the royalty live, and the bottom is all the miners. The foreman kind of owns the bottom few floors, and that strip club is on one of them. So, any crimes that happen in that lower area, the foreman can usually say, "Just ignore it, and I'll throw some extra silver at you guys," and the police will obey that.
Gotcha. And I guess Nick grew up here, and that's one of the reasons that he turns a blind eye to them all the time. He's so used to doing it. There you go.
That makes sense.
Working in backstories.
Yeah. There isn't a lot of corruption in the upper level. It's pretty legalistic to an extreme. But down the bottom, the foreman and a couple other gangsters have kind of worked the system to their advantage. I need to take a quick 5-minute break. My wife's sick and she wanted me to check on her at 9, so I'll be right back.
You want some water? I got some water.
What's that?
I got some water if you need some water.
That's not.
I think he missed the conversation.
Yeah, there was a conversation in Roll20.
Go check on your wife, man.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that little gift I shared on Discord though, that's gonna be Fafnir in the morning after that spider bite.
Spider bite.
Yeah, they literally just put out a thing on the news. Didn't even bother letting us know. That I found out from the freaking news.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It's time to sue the city.
Oh, I am. Without a doubt.
I mean, at least it's not Flint, Michigan. They haven't had water for like 5 years or something.
Right. But they can move. So no offense, sorry, but I didn't sign up for this. Well, I mean, I guess what happened was that the freeze, they didn't warm up one of the pipes, and the pipes exploded, and all the raw sewage went into the drinking supply, and they said they cleaned it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a class action lawsuit on that.
Oh yeah, I'll be in it. No doubt about it. I can always use 27 cents. It's about all you get from class action suits.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. That's not always right. Sometimes, if you're the primary complainant, you'll get a lot of money.
So what happened last week? You guys have no reason to be mad at Nick or anything, right? Because I heard some sentiment about being mad at Fafnir, but
well, I guess since we're all together now, Krasar will go ahead and.
Well, I don't think we are together yet, but we're going to find you probably.
Fafnir's a fucking snitch, but we don't know that, so we can't get at him.
Krasar has a deep-seated hatred now for gnomes,
including Nick.
Possibly because let me see. I wrote in my notes.
I finished my mask yesterday. If it feels better.
Ilinish, Krastar has developed deep and bitter hatred towards technology. He has also developed anger towards gnome population and now looks towards Nick as second class.
Nick probably already felt that way, but Nick can bond with Krasdar about the technology thing. Nick also hates technology.
It's now just a straight racist perspective now.
Great.
Yeah, because he went up to ask someone about the wolf and bats that we ran into, and he wanted to be taken to the ones that are responsible. And he tried threatening someone. His threat wasn't very good, so the gnome ended up just gassing him. We're not gassing him. He stunned Krastar, and then everyone was laughing at Krastar, and then Krastar got upset and used his battle axe and hit a building, damaging the building. Not very much, but he still damaged it. And then he saw a camera, and then Krastar pulled out his great bow that he found, or that he was given by Zenik, and destroyed the camera with his arrow. And he just hates everything about this place, including the gnomes.
Linus didn't do shit. He's a good guy.
What?
Linus didn't do nothing wrong last week. He's a good guy.
Hey, as far as Nick knows, I guess.
I just tried to stay alive. That was my whole thing. It was my week to die. Oops, that was.
Man, having this campaign start at 5 a.m. in the morning is really killing me.
Yeah, for me, it usually goes until about 3 a.m., so waking up the next morning isn't so great. But
I don't sleep.
I'm sorry, man.
Literally, when it's time for me, when my body needs to sleep, that's when I sleep. Because if I don't, I'm screwed the rest of the day. If I have to get tired right now, I'll be like, sorry guys, I gotta go. And I blame the GM for that. Hey, Zedek.
Yeah.
If you string bows, is that also fletching?
Yes.
Do you get to choose a new focus every time you level up? Because I didn't do that.
It depends on your class.
Oh, so it tells you for class.
You should get one in your main one, but like I said, read your class and see what it says. You should. I'm almost 90% sure that you get one.
So it doesn't say. I just no. Yeah, I'm looking at the class thing now. It doesn't say anything about focuses. Adding focuses.
You should, yeah.
Okay,
In your main.
In one of the main ones. Okay.
Oh, that's pleasant. That's supposed to be Fafnir. I don't even know what that's from. Everyone here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where's Fafnir?
You two wake up fine. You're nowhere near the rest of the party. You don't really know where they are currently. But both your hangovers are mostly resolved at this point.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I notice the bite marks on Fafnir.
Sure. Yeah, you do.
All right, and I'm now also gonna roll natural lore to see if I know what it was.
Isn't lore like story time?
No,
natural lore
is
is
not.
like about like.
I'm just
Yes,
curious.
this is a race of humanoids known as Joroguma or Jorogamo. Can't remember the pronunciation. Spider people, basically. Spider folk. They have two different forms they can take. One is nearly indistinguishable. They have a slight red tint to their eyes, and they have fangs. Their skin is a little bit harder than a typical human, but he would have had no way of noticing any of those indicators in his drunk state, so I didn't even let him have a chance. Here's the spelling of the race. And then their other form is the one I described, where they become much more spider-like. Their skin actually hardens into a chitinous exoskeleton. They grow teeth. They grow the other 6 eyes appear on their forehead. In both forms, they're able to spin silk, which can be sticky or not sticky at their will. And they're just very seductive, predatory. They like to trap their victims in webs, just as you saw Fafnir, and use seduction as their primary method of getting someone alone and vulnerable so they can capture them. They're commonly used by other races as spies, assassins, and interrogators to try and get information out of sensitive targets.
Oh my god, Faulkner, you got bit by a Jorogumo.
Oh, what now?
Oh, a Jorogumo.
Duh.
And that is?
It's a spider person.
Oh. Oh shit.
Did you notice that she maybe had some glowing red eyes or fangs or something? Well, I mean, I guess you obviously noticed she had fangs.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I wonder what she wanted with you.
She
A lot of
wants-
times their profession is they're spies. They're really great spies. They're really great at seduction and espionage.
Oh
Strange
my
to
God.
find one dancing in a strip club.
You don't know that it's a strip club.
He was
Well,
told
yeah,
it
they
was.
were stripping wires in the back.
Yeah, it's a strip club. Oh my God. Oh. We need to find Grar, Krasor, and Lidus and Zenik.
That's a good idea.
I know a certain tune needs to be exposed to you, porn.
What the fuck?
What?
Jeez.
This innocent thing is gonna have to be taken care of sooner or later.
I'm going to say after a little while of searching the town, you eventually find the tavern that they're in. You guys all meet up.
Crasser's gonna roll self-discipline as soon as he sees Nick.
Okay. You're not drunk anymore, but go ahead.
No, it doesn't matter if he's drunk or not. He hates gnomes. Remember?
Oh, jeez. Are you able to keep it in check?
Let's see, it's 12. We'll let it pass this time. But Crasser kind of gives Nick this look of disdain. Kind of just leaves it at that.
Crastar, what's wrong?
Fuck off.
Holy shit.
Okay. Nick looks very sad.
Am I in the backpack?
Probably.
Yeah, I whisper. Is that a gnome?
There's gnomes
Crap.
everywhere. There's like 15 gnomes in the bar you're in.
I kind of just whisper. I mean, maybe he does or doesn't know it's me, but I'm definitely whispering it, like kind of like a low whisper.
Krasdar, I want you to roll perception hearing. Okay, you can definitely tell it's Lidus whispering in your ear.
Crastar just kind of shakes his head, and you could feel Crastar kind of like slightly shaking a little bit because he just wants to unleash his anger on everyone, but he's just choosing not to.
Grar kind of wants to speak up with the intent that everyone hears him. I kind of just want to say, this place is a shithole. We all hate it. Do the job and get the hell out.
I agree.
Crastar thirds that motion. Fuck this place.
I want to whisper. You just agreed with the gnome.
I left for a reason.
Yeah, I'm down to leave as soon as we get through their stuff.
Nick, take us where we need to go. Now.
Lidus,
Do I know where they need to go?
What was that, Crastar?
Yeah, you
I
know
already do it.
it's basically the mechanical wing.
It's the
you
next
know
day.
where that is.
All right, guys, follow me.
I just feel like that my character would definitely be instigating this situation.
Get rid of all those guys.
Yeah, he'd being a nice guy, being a nice guy and all.
Lightus, you might want to heal your character up.
Well,
had a-
I'm good.
Oh,
We had
everyone
a
rested.
night-
You should be at full. Yeah, make sure your tokens are at full too.
Oh, that's the old token. I don't use the old token, so there's
Listen,
that.
Give me a new token then.
Just drag it out.
You just drag it out.
Can I do it?
Yes.
Yes, you
Oh,
can. We've been doing this all for weeks.
I have other things to worry about. I got to worry about messing with Castor right now.
What's your
I can't
total health?
724.
Why don't you give me a real number?
I'm looking. Hold on. 38.
38. Okay. 724. Okay. 30.
So the four of us each got 10 gold, by the way.
What's your defense?
How did we all get 10 gold?
What's
Shit,
your
when do we
defense,
get
Lightus?
paid?
Is it 10?
Oh, sorry. I think it's. I don't want to speak out of turn. It's 11.
It's 11. Okay.
Shit, maybe not 10 gold. What did we make from that job?
Armor is 1.
Armor is 1. Okay, thank you.
I think each one of us got like, I want to say 2 gold
No,
From
it
the
was
four of us?
It was like 6. So
for each, or all together.
no, together.
Oh, okay. So it's like what, 1 gold and 5 silver each,
I don't know.
something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure,
I just
why
didn't
not?
do math. So 1 gold. How much silver?
5.
Oh yeah, that's 2 gold, homie. With what I got, I'm rich. All right, I would like to cash out now.
Jesus.
Of life, you just hellfire yourself. Like, I'm going to heaven now. I got enough money. Okay, so Nick takes you to the. Yeah, that's fine. They're normal. Yeah, arrows would be normal price here. Actually, for those of you who have firearms, rifle ammunition is cheaper here than you'll find anywhere else. Just in case, you can take 2 copper off the price of it per set. I don't know exactly what the price is actually. Let me check real quick. But I know it will be a hell of a lot cheaper here than anywhere else because they're the ones who produce almost all the firearms in the world. Where's ammunition at? Can someone remind me what it's called in here? I can't remember.
It's on traveling and adventuring gear.
Powder and shots.
Black
Page
powder?
59. Yeah, it's called powder and shot.
Nick,
5
just,
silver pieces.
just so you know, Crastar is going to be looking at you like this the whole time.
Yeah, it's 4 silver per 10 here. So if you want to stock up on the cheap, now's the time to do it.
4 silver for 10?
Yeah, it's normally 5. It's 20% less here than anywhere else.
How do you want me to handle my instigating Crowstar? Just like whisper you with it, or what?
Do whatever you want, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not, because I'm gonna aggravate him a little bit just because it's fun.
yeah. Whenever you do, I'll have him roll to, or he can
Little
self-discipline.
self-discipline, yeah.
See
I
what-
mean,
Nick,
Crowstar, I don't
whenever
mean to mention,
Crowstar looks over, Nick looks like that.
well, I don't mean to mention this Crowstar, but there is a gnome leading the party. I mean, you kind of let him take your spot. I'm just saying.
You can feel the hairs on his back kind of standing up a little bit.
so you
His
get-
breathing. I was gonna say his breathing is just getting heavier and deeper.
He makes it way too easy for Lightus.
He does. So you get to the research wing of the automaton research lab. Identify yourselves as the ones who are here to take care of the problem. They lead you back to a lead researcher, who basically informs you that they have the automaton locked in an old, basically a collapsed tunnel. It collapsed a long time ago to a different laboratory that was no longer in use when it collapsed, so no one ever dug it up. After gaining sentience a couple hours after, the machine just started talking about needing evidence for a crime against humanity, and then just going ballistic and start trying to rip the tunnel apart, eventually trying to get to that lab that's long since been cut off and buried under all this rubble. When a couple of the gnomes came, a couple of the researchers came to try and calm the robot, it killed them both, after which point because they know the capabilities of this thing, they just locked it off and barred off the door and welded it shut to make sure it couldn't get out. And they've just been having guards there constantly posting. They just hear it moving rubble until just a few hours ago. In the middle of the night, last night, it stopped, and they haven't heard anything since. They say they can use fusion torches. By the way, the crowds they use like 100 different words that are way above your intelligence grade, which probably piss you off more. Just saying. But they say they can use some fusion cutters to cut their way through and let you in. They don't care how you do it, but they need this threat taken care of.
Krastar looks over at the guy and says, the only reason why you guys need us is because gnomes are weak and puny. Can't even defend themselves.
Tell yourself what you need to. Just take care of our problem and we'll pay you. That's what you're here for.
Have the money ready and start cutting
Cutting what?
our way in.
Oh, no problem. He motions over to a couple engineers who grab these big metal, basically welding torches and go run off. You can follow them. They'll lead you to the tunnel you need to go down.
Krastar readies his bow.
Okay.
Just pulls out his bow and has it ready.
Are any
Nick
of you
leaves
going to
Peter
address the
outside, so.
second half of your job right now, which is to try and find out how they gave this creature sentience? Or are you going to wait until after you've dealt with it?
The party probably doesn't know this, but Nick really thinks this creature is like an abomination and is gonna fucking murder it. Like he's gonna go full on blood rage when he sees it because he doesn't believe in creating life.
Oh my god, this is interesting. Okay. Alright, so it sounds like everyone just wants to deal with this problem first and then address the second objective second. Is that correct?
If somebody rolled really good on perception, they'd notice that walking into the research place, Nick is like seething and not talking.
Krastar is not paying any attention to you.
Of course, I'm whispering little nothings in Crastar's ear the whole time.
And Nick, you can hear him doing it. It's not helping your mood at all. It is not helping that he's trying to set him off because most of them are directed at you. And
No. Gnomes in general. I'm using gnomes, not
gnomes
not
in general,
Nick's
but
name.
you're usually the only gnome near him, so they're mostly directed at you. So they cut the door down, and as soon as the gnomes finish cutting the door, they run. Like the door is slowly.
Krastar wants to interrupt, and he's gonna grab one of the gnomes by the head.
Okay.
And he's gonna carry this gnome with him
Into the room.
into the room.
Nick will not have waited for this to happen. Nick is going in by himself. He's just gonna go in as soon as the thing's down.
Okay. Krasdar, roll strength might. 15. Yeah, you definitely get a firm hold of one of these two gnomes. The other one just whimpers and runs even faster away. You pick him up. He's still holding a welding torch that's got this blue hot flame. And he's just staring at you like, what the hell are you doing as you pick him up?
Krastar says, "You want this problem dealt? Deal with it yourself." And he's gonna throw the gnome into the room. Oh yeah, he threw that gnome into that fucking room hard.
Oh Jesus!
What the hell?
And hold up.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! Holy shit! Holy shit!
I'm gonna go ahead and do and another thing.
He catches his ankle as he's flying through the air after the first initial throw. Says another thing and then throws him again.
Krastar has his arrow trained on the guy, and he's gonna go ahead and fire off his great bow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, roll the attack.
That's accuracy first, correct?
Yeah, it's accuracy bows.
Krasner shooting at the gnome.
Yes.
Can I try and intervene and stop this?
You could try. What are you gonna do?
I mean, if I can roll the try.
How are you going to attempt to intervene?
I'm just gonna push him a little.
Okay.
Try and fuck up his aim.
Roll strength might. That's the same as his accuracy roll, which are both jack shit. Oh, God. What's your strength score?
0.
No, I'm sorry, Krasdar's. 3?
It's 4.
4. You do 8 points of damage from throwing the scientist. The arrow misses bad, half because you're just seeing red with anger, so you're just like rage shooting, and you totally miss. And then it doesn't help that Grar pushes you at the same time, which makes the shot even worse. And then the gnome just looks at you with those gigantic eyes of betrayal, and then looks at the arrow that's bigger than his body, and then he looks back at you with anger. You're so not getting... And then he just sits up, he just stands up and says, "You're so not getting paid." And he hits a button on his belt, and then makes a bright flash of light, and he's disappeared.
Crastar just goes in and puts his bow away and pulls out his two-handed axe. He's happy with the outcome.
I see Krasdar's happy with the outcome, and I turn to him and I say, Krasdar, you fucking idiot. If I don't get paid for this job, I'm gonna kill you.
Maybe you should tell the fucking gnomes not to get in my way next time.
Ugh.
What the hell is going on?
Lightus, you're fucking responsible too.
You don't know that. You don't know what's been going on. I got nothing to do with it. It's not my fault. He's got a temper problem.
Hearing.
I think you've been whispering for a while.
You heard a couple whispers.
Solid 10.
You heard a couple, but you haven't heard the majority of them.
Lash just smiles and jumps out of his backpack. Starts walking.
Let's get moving. I'm fucking sick of this place. I'm fucking sick of this job. And I'm fucking sick of you guys.
Holy shit.
Nick is waiting for all of you guys.
Okay,
Like,
give me
he's like
an order, please.
tapping his foot.
Let me just draw a little.
Nick's first, for sure.
Crastar, go ahead and take the lead, I guess. And which way is it? Are we going this way?
Start here.
Nick, you're in the front?
Oh yeah, Nick
Nick
has
was
tunnel
dead.
vision right now. Actually, yeah, I'm probably like up here because I didn't wait for you guys to walk in.
I walked in, caught up with Nick to get away from.
Crastar leans up to Grar and says, "You can't get rid of me that easily, me brother."
Ugh.
Grar, you're the only one with your head on straight here. Let's get this thing over with and get out of here.
I can't believe I agree.
Fuck's sakes. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why I hit that much. It's not needed.
I'm just glad we all fucking hate gnomes. Just imagine like this work. Jobs
Yeah,
like
this
a
would be
Monday.
really awkward if Nick didn't hate his own people.
Yeah.
Is that
I
Nick, are you
honestly-
in the back? Is that Nick? I guess
I honestly don't feel one way or another about gnomes. I just had fun with Castar.
I'll put him back.
And that's why I'm pissed at you if I don't get paid.
I got nothing to do with that.
Crastar kind of leans over and says, "I'll supplement the payment with my own. If you want money that bad, I can pay you."
You see a large metallic walls leading into what looks like a large laboratory, like the ones you just came through. And as you round the corner, you see it looks like the other picture I did earlier. Sending you the image in Discord. A feminine-looking robot with a very large pistol, like larger than practical, but she's wielding it with no problem. And then 2 curved blades at her side. Looks pretty much exactly like the picture I just sent on Discord.
Okay, so this thing's like humanoid size.
Yes.
For some
Nick's
reason, I
gonna fire
thought this
an
was
arrow.
a giant.
No.
Nick is firing an arrow at a joint.
It's just repeating the phrase, justice must be served, as
Nick is
just,
firing an arrow at
without
it.
even hesitation, takes a
Yeah,
shot.
no hesitation. He's got tunnel vision. His eyes are fucking red right now.
Roll that shit.
Does that hit?
11? No,
Alright.
absolutely not. Its entire body is made of armor, so it's very obvious this thing is going to have some pretty heavy armor just up front. Everyone who plans on fighting, please roll initiative at this point.
Say that like we can opt out.
You can stay back and try to talk still. Being a robot, it's going to do threat analysis on an individual basis. The smarter of you, Grar, you're one of, regardless of what some other people might say. You would recognize, because you've had some experience, at least in your life, with gnomish technology, that this thing will analyze threats on a one-by-one basis and should be capable of holding a conversation and defending itself at the same time. So
I ain't doing shit. I'm in the back.
Okay.
I know how this works out.
Does anyone else want to
Of course.
in initiative? Is it just the two of them going to fight?
No.
I want everyone else to roll initiative, and then just I'll be keeping track of whether or not you fight. Are you still gonna have a turn, even if it's just to talk or to hide? So everyone go ahead and put yourself.
I still don't have that initiative thing.
You gotta get with me, and I'll get you set up.
Yeah, just roll a dexterity check then.
I rolled 10.
All you have to do, you don't need that. You can do it yourself. All you have to do is highlight your character and then roll.
I did highlight my character and roll. It doesn't pop
It
up.
doesn't work that way.
Really? It works on 5e?
No, you have to literally set up the macro for it.
You
No,
cannot in 5e.
I tried, yeah.
Right.
Okay. Zenik, you're up first. Oh, the shot missed. Okay, that was a surprise round attack. The robot immediately turns around and is staring straight at Nick. It seems to recognize something about you, and its eyes turn from a dull yellow to a bright red. With its left hand, it draws both swords, and then the hand splits into two hands. So it is triple wielding a pistol and two swords at the same time, just staring straight at Nick. Zenik, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay, roll it.
Nice. You beat it.
Yeah, you're stealth mode. With all the advantages your class gives you. Are you moving at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to like here.
Okay. It
Well,
doesn't.
not.
It doesn't react to your movement at all. It doesn't know where you are. You can tell that much.
And then that's it.
Okay. The machine says the creators must pay for their crimes and makes a shot on Nick. How does that do for your defense?
Just gets me.
What's the damage on that? It's going to be plus perception. 11 points of damage from a pistol shot. It then charges you and swipes with one of its swords as well. 15, that's another hit. 10 damage. Both are non-penetrating, so your armor applies. And that is its turn. Krasdar.
Krastar is gonna go ahead and go up from behind it,
Okay.
and he's gonna swing his mighty battle axe. $15.
What's its... Miss. The second hand, the sword in the second hand twists behind it and automatically blocks the axe without even looking.
I'm not even bothering.
The head then swivels 180 degrees to look at you, and it says, "Why do you not help punish the creators?" And then swivels back to Nick. Did you moved on your turn as well, right?
Yeah.
Did you want to
Wasn't
make that a
very far,
charge? Because you would hit if you charged. It would lower your defense a little bit, but it gives you a plus.
Oh, with
If you take the charge major action instead of the attack major action, you would get a bonus that would make that a successful hit.
yeah, sure. We'll do this time.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. It just decreases your defense by 2 until your next turn starts.
That's fine. My defense isn't that high to begin with.
Holy fuck. That's
six damage. Holy shit. That's
Nice.
max damage right there.
Yes, it is. Wow, even with its armor, that is a fucking ton of damage. So that goes to... Wow. Holy hell.
Nice.
This thing has the equivalent of plate mail, yet you rip through the back of it, and there's sparks spitting out from the back of this thing. The head then swivels to you, and the body actually turns to face you. It is declared you are a much more significant threat than the gnome at the moment. Grar, your turn.
So it does base his attacks on threat, correct?
It seems to be
I think you
so far.
skipped Fafnir.
Okay.
Unless he's not doing anything.
I'm sorry, did I skip him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Fafnir.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Fafnir yells out, "What injustice did the creators do?"
The head then swivels to you. Go ahead and roll communication persuasion, actually. Yeah, the head swivels to you, and it says, the creators took prisoners from other countries, tortured them, subjected them to unethical treatment. They must be punished. I need evidence. That's all I can say on this turn. You want to take your minor action?
Minor action. Go over here and punch Nick.
Okay, roll accuracy.
Oh my god.
He's punishing the creators. Makes sense, actually.
What's your defense, Nick?
13.
It misses. He's just able to duck out of the way. Let's see.
And I'm wishing to Nick, play with me.
Nick was able to move out of the way?
Yeah, Nick was able to dodge it.
What are you whispering to him?
Play along. I'm trying to talk with the thing.
Grar, it's your turn.
I mean, it seems like we're not really going to be in trouble, so I'm just going to turn to it and just ask it if it wants to help. I'm going to say, do you want to help us kill the gnomes?
Roll communication persuasion.
We did just slice it through the back. There's that.
The head rotates to you. Bring evidence from the lab behind me, then I will assist you.
And I'm just going to stand still and with my minor action just say to the party, someone tell this thing to help us kill these damn gnomes.
Nick, your turn.
I don't
Nick
think Nick should
is
talk.
going to... Oh, Nick is not talking. Don't worry. He's going to run as far as he can over here, because that's his thing, is being far away. But I don't know if I'm allowed to do all this, so just let me know. I want to look at the robot as I'm running away to see if I can see any exposed circuitry, or if not, like where its visual sensor, if Nick would know what that would be.
You notice it's running right behind you because it has pressed the attack as a free action, so it's going to actually follow you. Krasdar and Fafnir, if you wish, you can make an attack of opportunity as it moves away.
Krastar will go ahead and, I guess, follow behind them.
You cannot do that. You'd have to take that as a minor action.
Oh, I'm
He's got a
sorry.
special
Yeah,
ability
it's
to let them do
still
it
my
for free.
turn, I think. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were talking, and then it kind of cut off there for a second, so
Yeah, he has a special ability that lets him do that out of turn. You can just make a single attack if you wish.
yeah, I'll make a single attack while he runs by.
Yeah, 20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 2 ones, still 15. That's gross.
It makes you feel any better. I'm petrified to do anything.
Does a
'Cause I
lot
know
less
that thing-
damage.
I know that thing can kill me, so.
It's still in your face.
How much armor does that thing have? Jesus.
More than full
Yeah.
plate.
That's why Linus is not touching him.
It's made entirely of metal. It is a set of plate mail. So you cannot make a ranged attack against it, Nick, or it's going to be able to attack back.
well, okay, but that's not actually what I wanted to do in the first place. So
Okay.
when he was running away, Nick would be looking for either exposed circuitry or its like visual sensor, whichever one he can notice first.
It has
For your
two
personas.
eyeballs. Actually, go ahead and roll intelligence engineering. 11, 12, 13. It has two eyeballs that look like it's sensors. You remember hearing things from your parents saying that most of the more advanced humanoid drones have a circular strip around their head that allows them 360-degree vision. And you see something that could qualify as that. But you know the eyes are basically a more sensitive. It basically have 360-degree peripheral vision, where if there's motion, they'll detect it. But their eyes are their main source of vision. If you destroy the eyes, they have inaccurate attacks, essentially. They become much less able to do anything.
Nick would like to throw one of his bottles of sludge at the head of the creature.
Okay, roll accuracy throwing.
Oh.
Nope. It just definitely dodges out of the way.
All right. Where does the sludge land?
This is going to be funny. That's what I thought.
Oh, come on.
Roll strength might to see how far it goes.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, come on. That's got to go over his head at that point.
14.
That probably hits Fafnir.
Crastar is taller than Fafnir by a lot.
You were one short of hitting his square. So you see this jar of brownish black liquid come and it just splats right in front of you. A little bit gets on your boots and pants there, Crosdar. But
Uh-oh. Crastar's pissed off.
Oh, no. Okay, Nick, that's your turn. Lightus the Shaman.
He already doesn't like gnomes.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what I actually want to do here.
Talking to it
If
seems
they're
to be
going
working.
to, yeah, I get that. So I have a major and minor when it comes to talking, correct? I'm not going to use any emotions or anything.
Major is talking, minor is I'm not going to really let that be used for this purpose in this encounter. You can use your major to talk to it though and try to persuade it or lie to it.
Yeah, I actually don't want to talk to it. So I'm going to adjust the group and explain to them we don't have to attack it right now. And we could say we're going to do what it wants us to do to regroup because I don't think we're going to kill it.
Okay.
That's my 2 cents.
Are you taking any other actions?
Nope, I'm safe.
Okay. Zenik.
This is going to persuade Crastar not to fight it.
Okay.
Somebody is going to die.
What's your action, Zenik?
Probably Nick. I think this thing is going to attack Nick no matter what. It's seeing him as a creator.
But we can condition that. It's on whoever
I'm
next.
just going to reposition myself over here.
Okay. It still has no idea you're there.
Yeah, and that's it.
At the moment, he is a little bloodlusted towards Nick, so he's just going to keep attacking.
Even after Crastar halved its health?
Yes, because you are a creator. 13 is a tie,
That's
so that
solid.
hits.
I thought you had 14.
Crastar.
I'm sorry, do you have 14, Nick?
No, I have 13. 13 defense.
Ah, crap.
Crastar, offer him a hood. Did you guys see me homies?
Okay, those both hit. No stunt points. Ah. 12 damage. And 7 damage from 2 sword slashes. It can't use its pistol at this range. The hand actually flexes out of joint and is aiming straight back at you, Krasdar. And you hear it say, "Do not approach, Minotaur. My fight is not with you." It doesn't even turn its head this time. It's still looking at Nick. And it says to you, Nick, "Creators must be punished. Evidence is needed."
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck
Okay,
this thing.
Krasdar.
Crastar is gonna go ahead and do another was it charge at him?
Okay, he takes a shot immediately when you start moving towards him. $18, that hits. It's supposed to be 2d6.
Oh!
6, 12. That's 15. You take 15
Wait.
points of damage from the pistol shot. It was supposed to be 2d6, so I add an extra d6 to it.
Okay, so we are fighting this at this point, then? Is what you guys are saying?
It's up to you guys.
You said
I'm
15?
That's what I'm asking them.
It's 15 total damage. And then your
That's-
armor obviously applies.
That's 2 6s. That's 12 damage.
And then the +3. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was 3 + 3. You're right. It's 12. My apologies. I don't know why I saw the 6 on the bottom. Assume that was one of the rolls. Okay, make your attack.
All right.
What are you guys gonna put on your tombstone?
16, 17, 18 with the charge. That's enough. Holy fuck.
I mean, I think Krasdar
It
could
might be
beat this
dead.
thing one on
He might have
one.
just killed it.
Jeez.
Nice.
How much health is left on it?
It's not down yet.
Would you allow a minor action? Or actually, no. You said major actions only, huh?
Charge is a major
you
action.
you have
can,
4 stun points though.
You can talk to it as a minor action, but I'm not going to let you roll persuasion. It's going to be less effective than if you take your major.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, then Krasdar is gonna. Can he use intimidation?
You can try.
Okay, Krasdar's gonna use intimidation and say, "Fucking machine, stand down." 16.
16. It does not respond to that at the moment. Fafnir.
Listen, we can help you, but that redhead is actually a halfling. He's not a creator.
Roll deception.
Oh,
Nope. It does not believe you. Also, halflings don't exist. And it knows that, so it... a moment, it like turns to you, the eyes turn white for a few seconds, which you, Lytus can see, Grar can see. You both, the intellectuals in the group, notice it. When the eyes turn white, it seems to be accessing its database, looking for some information. They then turn back to red and say, halflings do not exist. Red-headed creature must be creator. Creators must be punished. Evidence is needed.
now because I attacked him, is he now focused on me?
You don't know.
His sight is on Nick. You're not sure what he's going to do with his turn.
Okay.
Fafnir, I would like you to roll perception empathy.
Okay.
It keeps mentioning evidence and the fact that it was pacing back and forth at the boundary to where this laboratory starts. It's pretty safe to assume that it can't enter for some reason and it wants to. There's something in there that it wants that if you give it, it will very likely stand down from this fight and be appeased.
Can I still move?
No, but you can look in there and you see there's just a bunch of computers. It's all shut down. It's all powered down. But the researchers, or maybe Nick, possibly Grar or Lytus, might be able to turn it on, depending on how well versed they are in engineering. But currently it's all dark in there and all the computers are off. Let's go to Grar now.
Grar, whatever he wants, it's in there. And Fafnir points to the darkness.
I quickly want to respond to Fafnir, and I don't care what it wants.
Reasoning's over, dude.
And then I want to do I've kind of encountered some... Would I know what we can destroy on this thing for it to still be able to communicate?
The voice box... Go ahead and roll intelligence engineering. You're not certain. The voice seems to be coming from somewhere. The region where the mouth would be, possibly the neck. You also don't know where the hell a power core would be, so you're not sure if you cut the head off. If the power is in the head, then it might still be able to talk. It might just shut down. You really are not well versed in these kind of machines, so you're not entirely certain what you can and cannot remove in order to keep it functional.
Okay, so then can I use my minor action? I'm not trying to convince anyone. I just want to tell Krasdar, just smash its arms off, Krasdar. Nothing else. And then I'm going to cast Puppets of Fate.
Okay. Yeah, just saying something is a free action.
I tried that.
13.
You said no.
I think it's only a free action if you're saying it to a teammate, and not like you're making us do a major when we can.
If you don't tie a roll to something, you can say, I'm sorry if I misspoke earlier. You can say whatever you want out loud as long as you're not trying to tie a roll to it.
Yeah, I was trying to get information from him and then relay it back to those guys what I wanted them to do, but that's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry I
What-
miscommunicated
No problem.
earlier. That is
No
a
problem.
success. You got 4 uses of that.
And I've got 4 stunt points,
You
so I am going to use. Ooh, they're such shitty. I'm going to use fast casting and cast another spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hands of Fate.
Okay. 9 is not high enough. That fails.
Damn.
Man, I suck.
Hands of Fate is just not serving you well lately.
Yeah.
Which one is the one that helps us?
Hands of Fate.
Oh no.
Puppets forces rerolls. Nick, it's your turn.
Okay, so what Nick wants to do this time, noticing that his run and throw method didn't work, he's gonna try and like scramble up the robot and then dump the sludge on its head, like
Roll
to
dexterity
cover its
acrobatics.
eye sensors.
Okay.
Nice, 14.
That's a 16.
That's 16, bro.
That's a 16.
Math is hard.
It does not have good brawling. Yep. Go ahead and roll accuracy.
Sludge.
Call it. Yeah, I don't know what sludge is. Brawling probably is the closest. I think accuracy.
Well,
improvised.
is he chucking, like, kind of like doing a
I know. I'm like literally just turning it over the top of its head. Like I'm turning the opening and
Yeah,
like
he's just
dumping it on its head.
With that absolutely piss poor dexterity roll.
That was accuracy, not dexterity. Do you
For
want me to do
him?
dexterity?
No, I'm talking about his
him.
roll.
Gotcha.
That 8 he got. I'm seeing if he can roll it all to avoid this, or if you just got a good face hug going on, and you're just dumping it on him without a chance. You know, I'm going to give this to you. He rolled absolute garbage, and those are 2 good rolls. You completely cover his head in that nasty black goblin shit.
And then I can use a minor to move, right?
Yes.
So once I do that, I'll hop off and I'm gonna run. Oh, hold on.
That's outside the map.
Yeah, I couldn't see because of the.
Oh, I forgot. Peter Griffin's just hanging out over there.
No, I left him outside the door of
Oh,
the
you did?
research
Okay.
lab. Yes, he's not in here.
Oh, you left your griffin behind?
Yeah, it's an enclosed space. I figure he doesn't do good in enclosed spaces.
Those gnomes are going to turn into an android.
You're going to kill it.
He's
and blow
pretty-
it
he's pretty
with a Mecha Griffin.
Scary, I don't know.
Peter Mecha Griffin. It wants to press the attack, but it can't see you, so that's not going to happen. Lightus,
They're gonna fix him.
How badly can I piss off Crastar? Like, can I infuriate him where he gets?
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I get,
No. I'm going another way with this. I'm saying, could I actually try to instigate to where he gets like a plus damage or anything like that? So he's so pissed off.
Absolutely.
I would have to roll
What are
like
you
a
saying?
self.
I'm just trying to see what the DM let me go this way with it. I'm trying to go with this.
Depends on how creative you are. The more nasty you are, the better the bonus I'll give him.
Okay.
Well, whatever you roll, he's gonna have to do a self
No,
discipline.
I've got an idea in mind. Go for it,
Yeah.
Lightus. What are you doing?
I screamed to Crastar that not only is he technology that you don't understand because, well, the gnomes called you stupid, but he was also created by those same exact gnomes.
Okay, roll communication. Is leadership one of the options?
Yeah, it is.
Because this is a
I think
perverse
so.
form of leading him, so go ahead and roll leadership. Krazdar, you
That's
need
communication?
self-discipline.
So you see what I'm doing with it, going with this, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
communication-based.
Okay.
Krazdar, do you want to be enraged right now?
Deception, communication, not deception.
No, I'm doing leadership because you're trying to
Okay.
empower one of your allies.
Just making sure this.
Okay, so wait, I'll explain my reasoning. Crastar he just almost got done destroying the robot, but earlier when he was right here and Nick threw the cask of
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that goop is, it pissed him off even more. And now his rage towards Nick is it's pretty intense, but it's not enough to just want to just outright attack Nick in the middle of a fight. But when it comes to his rage towards the robot, he's not really too angry with the robot right now because
Even though I pointed out the fact.
Okay, roll
Yeah,
discipline to see if you can ignore that. 13
Crastar.
against 13. Yeah, you tie. Attacker wins ties though, which is Lightus. He's the one who initiated. So you've got. I'm gonna give you a buff. I'm gonna give you +1 damage because you didn't win by much. Whenever you attack the robot or gnomes.
Let the darkness flow through you.
Is there a little tentacle icon? Because I would love to make that Linus's empowerment icon.
I have my mess has been down this entire
There we
time.
go. Open-handed fist reaching towards.
You gotta give the robot a sludged icon.
Oh, I think is there one? There's got to be a blind icon here. Yeah, there is a blind icon.
I added a +1 damage on my persona towards gnomes. And machines? Gnomes and machines?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just this robot.
It's just until your rage swells, until your rage is quelled, which is a few minutes after your last fight.
All right.
So if you just went rampaging through the whole gnome city, it wouldn't end until you got killed or you finished every gnome off. But if you stop fighting for more than about 5 minutes, it's going to end.
All right.
Are you doing anything else, Lattice? That was your major action.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
There's nothing for me to do.
You're watching the shit show, still completely hidden.
Literal shit show.
Yes. Zenik?
I'm pondering. Hold on a second.
Okay. Just want to make sure you weren't muted. Fancy noises.
Oh my god, what is that noise? I know that sound.
Nothing. Shut up. Play your game.
What is that?
What is it?
Nothing?
I know. What video game is that? Oh my god.
Nothing. It's
I've
my
heard
alarm
that-
clock. It's
I've
my
heard
alarm
that
clock.
a million times and I can't place it.
Just
Yeah, no, it's not that. Oh, just send it to me in a DM, Saber, because it's killing me what that is.
Hold on. I gotta get out of this area first.
No, they would have known that one.
Yeah, that's really. They're still logging back in. Third time today. All right, hold on.
I've
Cool
never
looking
heard that
robot,
sound
though.
before.
It's too bad Grasdar smashed the shit out of it all by himself.
Soul damage done by Krastar.
I was about to say, who else has done damage?
What is that? 40? Is that 46 damage so far? In only 2 rounds?
You've hit it 3 times.
No,
You had an attack of opportunity as well.
The first hit. Yeah.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit of actual
60,
damage to
I think
it.
60 damage? No, it's about 50 something.
Yeah.
You done pondering yet, Zenik?
Zenek?
Outer Realm.
You doing some trigonometry to determine your move?
Zenek? What's up? What the hell are you gonna do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna move here.
just to do
I'm
something.
just gonna stand in the shit pile real quick.
No, I'm not standing in the ship pile. I'm standing close to it, but yeah.
It probably smells pretty bad close to it.
Oh, well, see, I was trying to debate on whether I'm going to shoot this shit or just try to run past the wall and see what the fuck's going on. But since everybody else seems to be, going with just fucking killing it, I guess, might as well.
Yeah, I gave up on reason.
So I'm going to move right here, and then I'm going to aim at this guy with my gun and shoot him in the fucking face.
You saw his armor, right?
In the head intentionally?
Well, I mean...
Or are you just gonna shoot it in general?
I would do in general. Myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna do general because
Precision.
if I roll really well, then
You
I'll
gotta
let you.
call a shot
I'll
if
let
you
you.
wanna call it.
I'll let you figure it out. All right, so here we go. Oh, what's its dexterity?
4.
So if we tie, what's that mean? He wins.
Yes, he wins that time.
Okay. All right.
You gotta hit him first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
what
a
the
hit.
fuck is that bonus? Holy shit.
How do you have a +6? 4 and 2. 2 for the weapon.
Yep.
That bonus
No, 2 for black powder.
And then the 4 for your
For
perception?
accuracy.
Or accuracy. Damn.
God damn.
That fucking hits like a truck. Nice. 11. Reduced
I think
to...
you just told her to go fuck herself.
Blink! 11 damage doesn't do much to this thing.
Alright, let's see what this
It's
fucking thing does.
It did go through the armor, but it didn't do much damage. Alright. I have a conundrum.
That's a big word.
Whether
It
it's going to
is.
beg for its life or not.
No.
Whether or not it's going to just cycle heal itself and kill all of us in one hit.
Or self-destruct
It's-
and fucking
it's
murder
blind.
Bafter and Krasnar.
It does see everybody.
What?
He's gonna take... He just rolled a 19 on his perception. He can see you all right now. He's gonna take a pistol shot at Nick.
It's a far distance.
He's gonna miss him.
Oh yeah, he is.
It puts a nice 3-inch diameter crater in the wall. So it's... No wonder this thing's hitting like a damn truck. The bullets are... It's basically like he's shooting a Desert Eagle at you. And then 2 attacks on Krasdar. That hits.
That's a hit.
Are you gonna
That's a
force
hit.
any rerolls?
Yeah, I am.
Which, both or one?
Both.
Okay.
I want you to know he has to roll less than a 10, and that +4 is going to make it almost impossible.
I for sure want to roll the one with the 4 stunt die.
Do you want to do both or one? You got a call. Oh, I'll roll the top one first. I can do that.
Yeah, re-roll the top one first.
Still hits.
Oh,
Okay, we're keeping the original there. A 10 is the target.
Yeah,
for
There's
Krasdar,
no
yes.
point in the second
actually,
one.
it's
His
less
minimum
than
is a
10.
7.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to take the worst roll, which is the 4 stunt points. So he's just going to do lightning attack and attack you a 3rd time.
Fuck.
You can force a reroll on that if you have any desire. But
I mean, 7 is... You're dead.
it's probably not going to kill him. Because it's
Oh, it's going
Krasdar.
to kill you.
10, 9, and 14.
Let's see.
So I can do
Minus armor 3 times, though. Right?
Yeah. That's the reason why it's not going to kill you.
Nah.
The creature then says, with the same tone, but it seems to be doing its best to plead, saying, the creators must be punished. Evidence must be gathered. Assist. Krasdar, your turn.
Krasdar wants to try to cut off the creature or the robot's legs with his axe.
Go for it.
What's the order of roll I need to do here for that?
Make your normal attack roll. It just gets increased defense because you're pinpointing. That hits his leg. Roll damage.
+1.
God.
And +1 on that, so 19.
+1, yeah. Me and you, Krasdar. Me and you, buddy.
You take its leg off and you also take it down. So yeah, where's the cripple icon? Can't remember what I used as a cripple icon before. I'm going to put 3 arrows in its back. It's still blinded. And a snail for crippled. So he's kind of really fucked. But yeah, you hit him, you knock him in the air, and he lands on his back, just kind of flinching. One of its legs completely cut off, and there's sparks flying everywhere. There's a small fire starting in his chest area. It's just all kinds of fucked up at the moment.
Krasdar is going to
Is
take
combat
this
over?
opportunity to
Depends
try
on
to...
Krasdar.
Krasdar wants to pull the head off.
Roll strength might. That is not enough.
Krasdar will just kind of kick it then.
Okay, punk. Your boot's more covered in goblin shit. And your hands are too, because it was completely soaked in the stuff.
Oh yeah, he's even more angry than before.
We can go out of turn order at this point, unless Krasdar's going to attack Nick.
As soon as the thing goes down, it's going to rush towards it and try and start tearing it apart.
Oh, yeah.
Roll strength
actually,
might.
With his hands, he's just going to
figured.
keep going at it.
All right, give me a strength check. Nope, nothing.
He's still going at it.
Okay,
He's trying.
I would like to rip into it, but where the exposed wiring was, I'd like to grab in there and see what I can pull out.
Okay.
I have reasons for it.
Are you going to do it intelligently or just start reaching blindly?
Obvious intelligence.
Okay, roll intelligence engineering.
Wait. Okay, yeah, you're right. I was going to do something else, but... Oh, yeah.
16. Let's see.
Give me some vittles.
You can see a variety of different parts, most of which are based on movement, strength, mobility. You can't see its power core exposed at the moment, so you can't pull that out. Also, the processing core is in the head, which has taken no damage, so you can't have access to that. But you can start ripping a bunch of stuff out that'll make its arms non-functional, its legs non-functional.
Well, I'm more interested in trying to find something of value, I guess. Something the gnomes might be interested in up top.
Everything in this thing is very valuable.
I want it all.
All right.
Whatever I can take.
So Nick is like pulling on one of its arms, just having no progress, and Lytus just reaches in the chest and starts ripping parts out and stuffing them all in his bag.
How big is the pistol?
Go ahead and roll dexterity, Lagardaman, by the way, to not get shocked by the electricity that's zip-zapping everywhere as you're ripping parts out of its chest.
Dexterity is not my skill. All right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
But today it is.
You do not get shocked as you're ripping all these parts out. Oh, I'm sorry, did Fafner, Nick, did one of you two say something?
I said, how big is the pistol?
Bigger than your forearm.
Oh,
Is it attached to the robot's arm?
In
Because that's
both
the only
measurements,
important
thickness
problem.
and length. It is not like welded there, but the grip is still tight. Actually, let me see.
So potentially I can use it as a cannon.
Yes. As Lytus is ripping stuff out, the arm does give and drops the pistol.
I want to grab the pistol cannon.
Okay. It is heavy. It is much heavier than your current pistol. Go ahead and add hand cannon to your inventory.
What about?
Awesome.
I get miscellaneous robot parts. Is that good?
No, you can get 4 robot parts, just generic.
Okay.
You don't know exactly what they do,
I didn't figure I did.
but you know they're valuable.
What's the stats of the hand cannon?
Give me a second. What's the normal pistol?
1d6 plus 3 plus 2, and the range is 816.
I mean just the pistol, not the...
Yeah, no, it's bonus stats.
Where's black powder? Pistol is 1d6 plus 3. This is going to do... So a rifle is 2d6 plus 3. I'm going to give it just less than a rifle. So 2d6 plus 2 requires a minimum strength of 2.
Minimum strength of 2.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, you're going to break your hand when you fire it.
I'll be right back.
You're basically firing a small shotgun with one hand. You got to have some strength or it's going to really hurt you.
Can I use it with 2 hands? Like, legit use it as a shotgun?
No, both hands would have to be on the handle. I'll say if you use it with 2 hands, you can have minimum strength 1. But that's as good as I'm going to let it be.
Minimum strength of what?
1, if you're going to use it two-handed. There's no way you can do it with a strength of 0 or less without hurting yourself.
Definitely gonna use it 2-handed then.
So you have strength 1?
Yes.
Okay, just make a note that you have to use it 2-handed. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yep.
So what's going on?
They're looting the body.
And
Is the robot's dead?
it's disabled.
Yeah.
All right.
Craftstar.
Lytus is ripping a bunch
Hold
of
on.
parts out of its chest cavity. Nick is...
Tugging on its arm.
Yes.
I'm gonna come right here, and I'm gonna take a flask of water and pour it all over him.
Whoa, no. I moved there first. You just came back with no idea what you were doing. Move out of the way. No. While these vultures are going for parts, I just want to walk in and take my axe and cleave the head off before these vultures get to it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
I'm just pouring water on it.
I'm vulturing for the group. The hell?
12, 13, 14, 15. Roll damage.
Oh, you know I'm not going to do enough damage.
Roll damage.
I don't even have my axe set up. I never set it up.
Krasdar, what's the damage on an axe? The base damage?
Well,
Mine's like a one-handed axe, though.
the thing is, mine's a 2-handed axe, and
Let me.
Is it like 1d6 or something crap like that? It's not
it's
very much.
1d6
It's
plus
going to be 1d6 plus
I think.
something. It's not
It's
a flat
1d6.
1d6.
It's a one-hander. It's probably 1.
It's plus strength, I believe, right?
It's 2d6 for the one-hander.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a throwing axe is 1d6 plus 2. They all do pretty serious damage. So it's 2d6 plus your
Oh
strength.
wait,
Plus my proficiency in axes.
No, that's only to your attack.
That's just to attack it.
say, bro, I know what I'm throwing it into the game. I mean, what?
That's not enough to get through the armor.
Crastar is going to see what he's trying
Wait,
to do.
wait. I'm pouring water on this bitch.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
You're pouring water on it.
Yeah, I'm pouring a flask of water on it.
Do you have a flask of water?
Lightest,
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we
need you to
probably
roll
I have 7 of
perception
them.
Seeing.
I already have my stuff, yeah? I'm not going to get messed up over this.
Now you're still pulling stuff out as he's doing this. I need you
What
to
the
roll
hell? I already
perception
got my
seeing.
gear. Guy.
You're pulling 4 intricate parts out. That's not high enough. So as you're reaching for the last one, you see a stream of water coming from above you, pouring straight into the cavity. You're just going to take it. You're electrocuted for 5 points of damage. Penetrating. As it just starts blasting, just bolts of lightning essentially just start flying everywhere.
Man, we're in a
It only
incredibly
shocks you,
dysfunctional
thankfully.
party.
But
No
then-
shocks.
Only
Me.
shocks Lidus. But then a voice says, the voice comes on saying, downloading personality.
Crastar is going to become. Since he's still in his blind rage, he's going to go and try to cut the head off.
Okay, go for it. That hits. Yep, you cut the head off. Just one clean motion.
I want to roll against him to grab it. I want to grab
Oh,
it.
Crastar was going to give it to you.
Alright, Gar doesn't realize because Crastar is blinded by rage and he deftly grabs it out of the way and just walks away from these madmen.
Okay.
Nick laughs maniacally and whoops when
as you're
Crastar
holding
cuts
it-
the head off.
You look at the head and it's got its eyes are flashing just a light yellow and then nothing and then a light yellow and nothing. Just
This
slowly
place is
going
driving us all insane. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Crastar wants to go ahead and he's going to grab Nick and he's gonna roll an intimidation to try to scare him to never shoot anything in his direction or throw anything in his direction ever again.
All right, Nick, I need a courage willpower check.
Excuse me, I didn't let him grab me.
Oh, you could roll.
You're gonna roll against my strength.
All right, no, it's accuracy brawling to grab, and
Oh,
Nick, you need to
yeah.
roll dexterity. I'll say acrobatics to escape it.
Damn it.
Oh no, the grab is just against your defense, so it's just
Oh, is it?
yeah, and his accuracy is
Oh, he got me
way
there.
above your
anyways.
defense, so he's got you.
Can I make Crastar re-roll it?
You can actually, if you want to consider him an enemy.
I'm gonna make Crastar pass a will check just to try and diffuse as much as I can. Is Crastar gonna know that I'm doing this?
Let me check what Puppets of Fate says.
Can he do an intelligence check to determine if he knows this happened?
Hold on.
I have a willpower self-discipline. Or would that be it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Or,
so you've
no,
got,
I don't
you've
think
got a
it's-
good chance of succeeding, but hold on a second. Okay, so roll willpower. It says that you'll cause discomfort to your enemies, basically. So if he fails, he'll feel something unnatural, but he won't know you're the cause of it. He'll probably just assume it's his blind rage.
In itself, he gets the self-discipline bonus.
Yes. 14.
Shit.
What's your willpower? Or what's your spell? Whatever the hell that stat is called.
14.
Okay.
Tie goes to the attacker.
Yes. Which is him right now because he's the one who rolled. So he overcomes it. So we're going to go back to that intimidation check and say that was valid. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Nick, I need a courage willpower check.
Courage will.
Versus
Damn, you're a tank,
13.
Crastar. I didn't realize
Oh.
you'd be good in that
Well,
area.
He beat you. You are currently afraid of him. That
Okay,
has-
but I mean, Nick was always afraid of him, so it doesn't really make
you're
much of a
currently
difference.
very afraid of him then. Like mechanical
just-
disadvantage to anything you do against him at the moment, afraid. So
Okay,
what are you
then
saying,
when he
Crastar?
puts me down, Nick's gonna go to the other side of the robot and start carrying it. it there.
Can we take our 5-minute break now?
Yes.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Crastar, I'm mad at you for taking self-discipline, by the way. Where the hell did that come from?
That was what I needed for this for the Crusader class.
I should have told you to go Berserker. I didn't realize this didn't benefit me in the end. Tough fucking stat. All right, I'm going AFK.
Linus is a little shady little fucker, isn't he?
I think we've always known this.
No, in the beginning he wasn't. He was a nice
Like
little guy.
in like the first 3 sessions, maybe.
Well, I had no choice. I couldn't go where I needed to go right then and there.
Yeah.
He has issues, so there's that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you're getting tentacles.
Oh, nice. She understands they're not like freaking like hentai tentacles, right? She understands they're just to keep the mask on.
I'll explain it to her.
Okay, I don't want to come out looking like I'm getting fucked by some Japanese cartoon. No, you have to specify with her. There's no. You have to specify with her. Things can get real creepy real fucking quick, and I don't mean creepy like I like it. Creepy like
especially if I'm telling her to do it. So it'd be like, no, bad girl, go to your room.
And then would come a smart ass comment from her. So yeah, let's not do that.
So anyway, so Linus, sorry you took 5 points of damage there, man. Totally figured that would have went a different way, but
Well, I think Nick should have got shocked too because he had the arm, but I don't really care.
Shit, I thought we all should have got shit.
I wasn't touching any exposed components.
It's metal, so the whole robot's metal.
I mean, I poured water on something fucking spewing electricity. I figured we were all going to take it.
It's only 5.
I figure the gnomes are probably pretty decent at insulation, and only the loose wires would have been the electric.
If it's metal, it's metal.
Gnomes, yeah.
I mean, if it's metal, it's metal. So
Talking loose wires, he just ripped the fucking wires out of him.
Might not be conductive metal, though. There are non-conductive metals.
Now I wasted a fucking good flask of water. Oh well. It's a
Yeah,
good thing.
Water's hard to find.
Yeah, it's a good thing I had 7 of them. Somebody asked me if I had one.
Why the hell do you have 7 water flasks?
Yeah, what?
I assumed that we needed food and water. So I'm carrying around.
I don't think we played.
You weren't here the first few sessions, but whenever we're out on missions, unless we stay longer than we're supposed to, the guild pays for our food and drink.
Yeah, so I'm carrying around 7 pounds of dried food, and I was carrying 7 flasks of water, so and 2 flasks of wine. So I didn't think I wanted to waste my wine on a robot that's dead, or not dead, or whatever the fuck he's doing. So, I just have a really general question: is how the fuck did we end up here?
You mean in the state of mind of the characters?
No. I had a medical coma, so I'm not exactly sure how we went from where we were to here.
What's the last thing you remember?
That's probably a really fair question right now.
Yeah, right. Fafnar discussing stuff with the prostitute, and then walking out of the bar and being investigated by the cops, and then me and Grar hiding, and that's it.
Yikes!
Wasn't that a long time ago?
Yeah, gnomes were threatened, and we got a ride, and they fired towards the door open.
Okay.
That's just the easiest way, guys. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I mean, when the
You're not
pills
dead.
say it,
You're not dead.
when the pills say take a nap, it's time to take a nap.
Damn you, Krasdar. Damn you. Do you want to
No,
know
damn
what
you.
thing had?
What?
Damn you! I was hoping for much more with that water, but anyway.
What did Crastar do wrong?
You're a bastard. You wrecked the fuck out of that thing.
Oh, I mean,
It had
what can I say?
defense 16, armor 8, 50 hit points, and you killed it in 4 shots. Son of a bitch.
Crystar needs to be nerfed.
Hey, I got pretty lucky with those damage rolls though, because usually it's about like a 15 to 17.
Yeah,
17's the average.
You got a 25, a 20, and a 24.
Max
Were 3 of
did
them?
max
No, I think
damage.
I think it was a 25, a 15, and a 21.
And I'm
And
just
I don't know what the last one was.
I'm just being
20.
honest. When I poured the water on them, I totally expected you to shock the shit out of all of us.
I could
But-
have.
But instead, you went for just Lightus. So
He had
yeah.
his hands in it, so he basically took the brunt of all of it.
I'm not worried about 5.
Electricity goes for the shortest path between ground and itself. So I guess
But
that
Nick
was
doesn't know
like-
that because he hates science.
That's true. I know that because I
Yeah,
used to go to
but-
school for it.
Sure.
But water's conductive. That was my point.
Right, if you splashed everyone else first, it might have been different. But you just went straight for the machine. Something
Right.
funny is going to happen as soon as this starts up. I'm just going to say someone's going to be very salty with me immediately.
But yeah.
I bet
Well,
you the head
everybody-
is going to explode,
Grar.
and
I
it's
think
going to be
it's gonna
Grar.
be
The
Grar,
head is
yeah.
going to explode.
I have no idea what you're thinking.
Hey, I was trying to, for once, actually take the logical path and go through the fucking gate. But everybody else decided they wanted to kill the shit. So I was like, fuck it.
But that was a
Crastar-
backstory thing
Crastar-
for Nick.
Crastar wanted to just remove the legs
This,
and then use it from there on out.
this would have been the first time I did, the thing how it probably should have went, but it didn't happen, so fuck it.
Yeah,
How it should go is however we damn decide it should go.
that's how it went.
Yeah, this was a backstory.
Well,
event for Nick.
in that case, I was gonna shoot the foreman the first fucking time we met him. Okay.
Well, then
Yeah, I
you
would
would
have
have
let
missed
you
out
die there.
on 5 gold.
Yeah, but I figured he might have had more than 5 gold.
He actually had less than 5 gold when you would have shot him. So he also would have had 30 loyal miners who would have immediately bum rushed you guys.
Well, maybe they had gold.
What the hell is wrong with you?
They had copper.
So are we all back? Are we ready to go?
I think so, yeah.
Are you going to go first on Whisper? Otherwise, I want to do something.
I am, and you're gonna hate me for it, because the lights stop flashing, and then it turns on this deep purple, and so self-destruct activated. Please stand clear.
Surprise!
And then a spark comes out of the bottom of it. Since it's detached from the body where all the explosives are, that doesn't do anything. However, the thing is covered in explosive goblin shit, so the head explodes. You take 16 points of fire damage, Grar, as it blows up in your hands.
Fucking great.
Thankfully,
Welcome to my world.
the armor on the outside is melted, but most of the components on the inside are still intact because the fire started on the outside and the armor was very thick. So it's burning in your hands right now. You need to put it in the dirt, but it seems to still be mostly intact as far as everything but the armor is concerned.
Hey, since I'm the only one with water, you want me to come pour some water on it?
I'll stop, drop, and roll it in the dirt till it goes out.
Okay.
Seeing the thing explode in Meat Brother's hand has made Crastar even more angry towards machinery and gnome.
What are you
beautiful.
doing then?
One could say self-discipline may not stop him from just openly attacking gnomes on sight.
Hey, Nick.
There's one.
Hey, Nick.
He's already made his step towards that one.
Hey, Nick. You might not want to ride on his shoulder no more.
I thought we had something special, Krasdar.
What's that? What's that 9?
Nothing.
So Grar's going to move and block the doorway and wait for the party to come over.
The door is open.
Can I stand in it?
Yes.
I want to stand in the doorway.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 10 feet wide, but you can
And
like
kind
hold
of
your
just
arms out.
stop my party from going in yet.
Yeah, you can do that much. As long as they listen to you, they can try to bull rush past you, but it seems that Krasnor and Fafnir are helping you with the line.
I'm gonna while we're all doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my stealth,
Okay. As far as you know,
Chris.
you're hidden.
and I get a +1. So
Nick's still tearing at the robot.
Go ahead and roll another strength might check to see if you've made any progress.
Okay, so I'm playing tabletop.
11.
11. You've managed to, you're kicking the inside where Lytus was tearing the components out, and you notice that both the hands holding the katanas have released their grasp on those weapons.
I'm gonna grab one of the katanas.
They're very, very finely made. They're made of a metal that, roll engineering to see if you recognize it, because it's not common. This isn't steel. It's something special.
Now, would this require a two-handed
17.
It's
special?
mithril.
It's mithril.
Holy
I'm taking both. I'm taking both.
Extremely rare metal.
I'm taking both.
You take both, and I assume the sheaths as well,
Yeah, absolutely.
which are also made of mithril.
wait, who did this?
Nick,
How heavy are they?
it's a typical katana wakizashi situation. So one is a little shorter than the other. They act as a long sword and a short sword, but they both have a strength requirement of one less, and they both count as light
This
blades.
could get.
They're
You can
both light
touch
blades. Oh, good. I'm
They both
proficient
use
in
Hey,
light blades.
Hey Nick, you wanna share one of those with me?
Nick doesn't pay attention. He continues smacking.
Okay,
Robot.
okay, we'll go like that. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna try to steal him.
I assume he's holding them in his hands at this point, so you can't steal from his hands.
I don't know. He was able to steal that coin purse
I'll
right in
let.
front of
Wait,
that guy.
you said one of them is longer and one of them is
Yes.
shorter.
There's a
I'll
katana
give
and a wakizashi.
I'll give Zenik the longer one.
Okay, he gives you the katana.
Okay.
What are the stats on this? Is there anywhere I can find them?
Let me look real quick.
Now, the katana that's a two-handed weapon, isn't it?
No, it's a longsword. The katana is going to be 2d6 plus 1.
Holy
It
shit.
uses accuracy instead of fighting. It uses accuracy short blades. Or light
Holy
blades.
shit.
And minimum strength is 0.
I want one of those things.
The,
Goddamn.
the short
Wakizashi?
sword is 1d6 plus 3. There is no minimum strength, and it uses light blades as well. So accuracy.
Crastar,
So make sure you
Crastar,
write those stats down, both of you, because
And-
they're unique.
Plus strength for the attack too, right?
Still plus strength to damage only.
Crastar is gonna want to take a little look-see at this thing and see if he can replicate it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said Crastar, when we get back to our homeland, is gonna want to take a little look-see at it to see if he can replicate it.
Sure. That makes sense.
She said my damage is from accuracy,
No, damages for...
strength.
You know what? No, these are special weapons. I'm going to let it be dexterity
Okay.
Wow.
rather than strength. Yeah, these are the
Oh,
rogue weapons.
baby.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
I'm sick and tired of Krasnor being the only one who can do damage, so I just handed out some potent weapons to the 3 rogues.
Well,
You're
and-
welcome.
Nice.
Thank you.
So next is magic items, right? Next session, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, actually, where are you going next? Let me check to see if that is... I've got, Oh, yes. There will be some interesting things.
Because I
to
noticed
find.
we're Power Rangering up here, so I want to be the Green Ranger.
Everyone wants to be the Green Ranger. That's not a surprise.
I called it, so roll. Let's go. I got this first. I get a bonus.
Got
Un-
it.
Unfortunately, I have to step away from a minute. The wife just texted me. She's not doing well, so I'll be right back.
No worries, man.
That's okay. I just have to add this awesome new weapon to my sheet anyway. So
Dude, we got some dang shit, man.
yeah.
I'm happy with the hat cannon, in all honesty.
I'm happy with my. Oh, right. Never mind.
Do you want,
I guess
do
some
you want the
miscellaneous
hat
parts.
cannon like this?
What am I gonna do with it?
That thing is bigger than
I
him.
can't even carry it. I want to ride it like on Armageddon, like the guy does in the fucking nuclear missile. That's what I want to do. Anybody seen that? Probably just me. Yeah, it's awesome.
So what game was that sound? Because I've heard it a million times.
That is the DBM warning in WoW when you're raiding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Because-
See, it's been a long time since I've played WoW. So that was
It was like
really
a 45-minute session of me basically listening. So I'm like, shit, I'm also raid while I'm waiting.
okay. That was such a unique sound. I knew I could place it, but
I turned that shit. I'm like, oop, I didn't realize it was that loud.
yeah, WoW was a great game. They just ruined it.
I'm sorry, but you're not going to hit anything with that roll.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a shitty roll, but
Yeah, I whispered you what it was, by the way.
if I have a proficiency in a weapon, do I have more bonus than just the like +2?
You roll the weapon. So if it's if it's like light blades, you would actually roll light blades rather than. Or you
You
have
have
that
to-
your bonus on your attack.
I have
One of the
I
two.
have from our
He
class
put
from
he put yeah. He
But
put
you
his
didn't
2
add
on.
your dex there. Don't you add your dex and your proficiency?
Well, his dex
No,
goes on this.
not on the attack. Like, let me show you mine. So that right there, that's my fighting, right? And then the focus is added on there, which is
Right.
the +2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I have okay. So mine should be accuracy plus the focus of
Well,
light blades
the-
or the focus.
Do
of
you
bows.
have
Is-
accuracy? He says accuracy, not. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah,
fighting, it's
I believe he said it dexterity, and I
you
don't
don't
think
get-
light blades
you don't
is dexterity.
So you don't get the light blades bonus.
The dexterity will be added when you actually do the attack. It's kind of like with
So my dexterity is 3, so it should be +3 then, right?
that's
So
to
that's the damage. Yeah.
damage, yeah. So right now you only rolled to hit, correct?
Yeah, that was a roll to hit.
Okay.
Like my roll to hit for the short bow is this.
Yeah. See, so because that's
But I
that's
also
gonna
have
be-
like from the rogue class, you have like the proficiency in brawling, light blades, stabs, and bows. So should I have a focus in it as well?
you have a proficiency in it, but you do not have a focus in it.
Right. Okay. So I have to take that separately.
So
Gotcha.
either whenever the next time we level up, or I know that there's like training locations that
Right.
you might, if you roll high enough, he might give it to you. Like you instantly get a focus, but other than that, no. Now, what's the aim? Why is your aim 0?
I can help you fix that. You want me to help you fix it or not?
Yeah.
Go
Well, I
to your
mean that's
Go to your
only if
character sheet.
you're using the aim action,
Yeah.
though, right?
Not you should always use aim if you can. Always. You should never not aim. I mean,
Okay.
there's pretty much no scenario where you wouldn't aim.
Unless you charge.
Go so on your character sheet. There's a gear over by magic. It's
A
that.
prompt for aim.
No. First prompt for aim, and then under aim value, put a 0 where there's an asterisk, or a 1, or a 1, and then it will
Prompt
work
for
for you.
aim and a 0,
A 1,
a 1.
yes. And then close it, and then roll it. You'll see. You'll ask you if you want to aim. You do, and if not, and if you do, it'll automatically add your 1 for you.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be useful.
What did you
Okay.
do?
I need to build that new weapon.
Did you name that hand cannon yourself?
Yes. Because Fafnir is a fucking what's it called? You know, with all the gods and with Thor.
Fafnir's half spider now. I barely even trust him.
You
Oh,
should.
I don't think we ever told the rest of the group about that. I think we kind of
we
just
don't
moved
know
on. Fafnir, I kind of forgot about it.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And at the next level, for us rogues, our aim turns to +2 instead of +1.
You need to make sure you adjust that next time.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, Afner,
Yes.
open up your character sheet, go to attributes and abilities.
To what now?
Attributes and abilities.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to put this, so create a new, hit add under abilities, not attributes. It's real important.
Okay, sorry. So abilities?
You don't have an initiative focus, do you?
I do not.
Okay. Actually, I don't think that's right.
I should have it in mind, right? So.
Yeah, but I think it still ask you for your
Right.
focus. Here we go. All right, so under there, you see where it says abilities. Hit add,
Yeah.
name it to whatever you want to name it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a / on that text. Do you see the text that I put in Discord? See that slash at the end of the M's?
Yeah.
You want to add that to it. I can't do it together, or else it'll try to run the command.
Yeah.
So put that in there.
As the name?
No. You can name it whatever you want. You're going to see it in just a second. You put that under the big square box below it. Understand?
I don't see a big square box.
Hold on. I'll just do a screenshot. It's easier. Mine's a little different because I have like comments in mine, but second.
What are you trying to get?
See it?
Oh yeah, I see it.
So you're gonna put that command in that big box. Don't worry about the EM. That's only like basically it says Saber is rolling for initiative. Is what it says when I roll.
Yeah.
So you can differentiate mine from others, but that's just extra. You don't have to do that. It's your choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now when you close it, there's gonna be a new place where it says Show in Macro Bar.
Yeah.
Click that, and in the lower left hand, you should see another button, right?
Yeah.
Click your icon in the game and hit that button.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. It's a hell of a roll, by the way.
Thank you.
Now when you roam for initiative, you just do it that way. And I figured it out because I'm really, really lazy.
Oh,
I can't wait to start making poison.
I'm glad to see that everybody figured out how to get their names added now. I always felt weird being the only one there.
Well, you have to do this because we didn't drag our original icons over.
I never dragged my icon over.
Okay.
I just set it as a token action.
I need a new icon. I look too much like Krasdar.
I'm confused. I'm always confused by yours. Like I thought he was a mage, and then I realized that you're a mage with an axe.
I just have this proficiency in axe, so I just carry around my stupid fucking axe. But it's just so useless.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's really not that useless. I mean, that fucking damage is unreal, dude. 2d6 for a mage.
I'm not telling the DM that I don't have the strength to wield it, so I'm kind of hiding that back.
And you just made a note, and you lost your arm when you tried to wield it. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, we're not telling him that one.
Hey, you just told me what to throw in my other game. I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
What was the damage that he said for your mithril katana, Zenek?
The damage? Hold on.
He said it's considered to be a long sword.
Alrighty, where
It's
were
2d6 plus 1, and then damage from dex.
we? Yeah.
So So plus dex, yeah.
Yes. No strength to either of those. All right, so what's your next move?
I want to see what the hell is here, but I'm waiting until Grar gives us the okay.
Also, Grar, go ahead and add mechanical head to your inventory if you haven't already. I'm assuming you wanted to keep it.
Can I do intelligence research on the area that the robot would not go into? The barrier wouldn't pass to see if I didn't notice anything?
Absolutely.
Or... Okay. You see what I'm trying to establish there, right? There's a reason why he wouldn't pass, so I'm not going to really just run my happy ass in there.
14. Roll intelligence engineering as well.
Nah, I don't have that, so here you go. You have this one instead. Oh, great. I just lost my eyeballs.
Oh,
Because
Jesus
that's a
Christ.
backup roll, I'm going to let it slide. But that could have been tragic if that was the first one you rolled.
suddenly becomes retarded.
There is something that was preventing it from crossing. However, you have no way of knowing what it was.
I don't see any kind of things on the sides of the walls or nothing like that.
Oh, you do see things, but you have no idea
Okay.
what they do and why it is afraid to cross, and whether or not you should also be similarly afraid.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Guar, why don't you throw your head over there and see what happens?
The head's gone, isn't it?
Nope.
Yeah, the head. Oh no, it's like
Nope.
still intact. Yeah.
He still has it.
Crasser is
Oh.
going to go ahead and grab the body.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
just throw the body in there.
that's a good idea, too.
Nick is still tearing at it up until the very last moment.
Nick has like picked up the severed leg and is just bashing it with the severed leg at this point.
Crasser just walks up and glares at him again.
You
Yeah,
drop the leg.
Nick doesn't notice. So.
Oh, you're that much of a blind rage. I guess.
Oh
that's
yeah, for.
Crasser is going to go ahead and kick him off.
Like physically kick him off?
Basically kick him off.
fair. Oh God, this is getting violent.
Remember, he just does not like gnomes.
Well, I'm not on top of the thing.
No, he's just
I'm
whacking with the leg. You can just pull the
whacking
body
it, so.
away. He won't really prevent you.
Yeah, Crasser is just going to grab the body. You want a strength for that?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So while
It's heavy, but it's not heavy enough that would impose much of a problem for you.
Alright,
So while
Crasser's
this
then
is
going to
going
just throw the body past the line then.
As soon as it passes the line, all the sparking immediately stops. And it just
Oh,
completely
okay, we're good then.
still. No sparks, no sign of activity whatsoever.
Nick runs
Crasser
into the room
then...
after it and continues to beat it.
Oh, you beat me to it. Crasser is going to look down and be like, go fucking touch it now.
and while all this is going on, I'm just gonna reload my gun.
Okay.
Does the hand cannon use any more black powder or just still the same one?
It needs specialized rounds.
Oh.
Luckily, it has 6 chambers, and 3 of them are still full. There's
When
also
you shoot
probably
it, look down
ammunition
the side.
somewhere inside the body if you want to try and find it.
Can I try and find it?
Yeah, roll investigation, which I believe is perception based.
Also roll dexterity to dodge Nick's bashing with the leg.
He's just looking right now. If he goes for it, he'll have to dodge it. Yeah, you do find a little compartment on the side of the leg right next to the metallic holster it was in. You don't see an easy way to open it. And since it's disabled, you can't even mess with the wires to force it to open at the moment. Someone with decent strength or the proper tool might be able to force it open.
I have lockpicks.
It's not locked. It's mechanically shut. You're basically going to
Uh.
fight against a hydraulic lock or something similar.
I have an idea.
Did it hurt?
Yes. Can I use my coal torch to weaken the metal?
You can. And over time, the metal does get colder and colder.
And then I kind of want to smash it with the blunt end of my short sword.
Which weapon?
The pommel of my short sword.
Your old sword or the new one? Oh no,
I don't
He
have
doesn't have a new
Okay.
one. He doesn't have a new one. Fennec
roll
has-
strength might.
Oh.
1 second.
10.
Sending a quick response to my wifey. No, that's not strong enough, even when it's colded over.
Crasser leans over and says, you want me to give it a try?
If you want to, Krasor, I would appreciate it.
Oh, Shit.
Yeah, that shit's not opening up, man.
I mean, you could just wait until Nick eventually beats this
Krasdar
thing.
just leans down and flicks it, and then just gives up.
He's like, yes, open sesame. That's about all I can do.
Hey Nick, there's a thing over here. Maybe you should smash it.
Nick goes and starts smashing over there.
Roll strength might.
He's using the severed leg still,
Sure.
probably. So
Yes, Nick breaks it open. Just one satisfying smack, and the thing just shatters between the cold and the impact from the similar metal, which is much more dense than the metal you tried to use with your short sword. You find that there are 4 more 6-shot chambers in there. The whole chamber.
you're gonna have to dodge Nick's smashing to get them. He's gonna continue smashing the same place until.
You might
I will
want to
dodge.
grab them quickly. Roll dexterity, Lagarde. Yeah, you get them out before Nick hits them and accidentally discharges 1 or more of the bullets. So yeah, you've got 4 6-shot magazines, basically. It's a revolver type weapon, which in itself is unique.
So in other words, you had 27 shots.
Yeah, but you have to reload them. Just keep track of when you have to
Right.
reload them. The bullets are like encased. You can't pull the bullets out and put them in different chambers, so these are each have to be treated individually.
Okay. So it's a major action to reload 1 chamber.
It would be all 6 because you have to pull
good.
you have to pull all 6 chambers out and then put a new magazine in with 6 different shots.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
No, it's not.
Cool.
It's a really
Because, I
decent
mean-
weapon.
Yeah, because it takes me the entire turn to reload 1 round.
Mm-hmm. It takes your major. You can still move. But yeah, for you, it's a major action to reload all 6 shots. All right. So what are you guys doing as far as is anyone actually like investigating the laboratory?
No, I'm stopping them and staring at Nick, waiting for him to finish his insanity.
Okay. He's still whacking away at that poor robot.
I'm just sitting here. I told Krasdar to help me stop everyone. We're just waiting on Nick.
If you'd like to use one of your puppets of fate, I can make him roll a willpower save to get him to stop early.
Yeah, I was gonna
No.
say you'll probably have to convince me in some way.
I want to just let him tire himself out.
Okay. Another.
Okay, I'm
roll
gonna do it
stamina.
as.
Roll stamina. so
Yeah,
long you
that's
can
a
go.
good idea.
12 minutes later, your arms are burning. Your eyes are from the sweat that's pouring down your eyes. Your eyes are also burning, and you can't even lift this leg anymore. So you just drop it at your side and kind of drop down to one leg, panting. Finally, all of the rage and all of the energy you had in you has been expelled.
When I see Nick is done, I kind of just want to address the group a little bit, mainly because with Grar's military background, he was a little bit appalled by our last combat encounter and the disarray, the total terribleness. And so he kind of just wants to say, I don't want to die in this shithole, and if we fight like that, we might. We should figure out our plan before we go in this laboratory. What do you guys want to do? Kill everything or not kill everything? Decide now. Stick to it.
We don't have to kill
There's no
anything else.
kill anything. It sounds like this robot only wanted to get something, not kill everyone. So I think we're okay.
I only wanted to get rid of this abomination.
Oh no, I've already decided.
What have you decided?
Well, you know, when I shot the robot, I decided I'm just going to shoot everything.
Okay, so this doesn't work. You can't shoot everything, and they can't not shoot anything.
Krastar looks at me, brother, and says, "What do you want to do then?"
Not die.
Good
That's
answer.
fair.
We can wait all day.
What else were we here for again? I
Krastar's
kind of
back.
forgot.
Krastar looks over to the gnome and says, "Just don't worry about it. Just stay out of the way."
Nick, as a reminder, the other half is to figure out how they achieved sentience in a machine and to bring some evidence of how they did it back to the guild.
I'm not stepping foot into this lab unless you guys are all in agreement.
Alright, let's go find this stuff. Let's delete any records they have of it and bring one copy back for the guild. And let's get out of here. I hate this place. And Nick
Are we
walks into
going
the
to kill,
Nick walks into
or
the
are we going to
laboratory.
reason?
Grasstar decides he's going to read it. He's had enough violence for one day. He totally obliterated that robot.
Nick's just going to walk in. He's not going to kill anything. He already stated that as much, and he's going to start searching.
Zenik, will this be a problem?
Zenek?
Nope. I will just do my thing.
What does that mean?
Go stealth. Pay attention.
Yep. I'll just be stealth. For now.
So the DM knows I'm going to go and use my Bloodstone and heal 10 HP.
Okay.
No, don't waste it. Don't waste it.
Don't wait, I'm at 27 health.
He can heal you.
Come to daddy. Come here.
Oh,
Yeah, I need some heals too.
Let me put my hands on you.
Chance.
You want to be touched too? Guess we can't.
Yo,
That's
don't
hard.
step on me. Hold on, let me move. Damn, I know you can't see me, but damn.
Crack doors first.
give me all the crack.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's gonna healing touch you in the crack.
I wonder if I hit or
Can
not.
you give me, Fatner, can you give me a heal?
I'll give you a heal.
Enjoy. Hold on. I got a little more in me still.
I bet she was glad.
Ah. Go ahead and roll your heal so I can roll again.
Oh. How much health are you missing, Grar?
14.
3 is an average of 10.5.
11.
That sounds good to me. Thank you.
Grasstar looks over at Lightus and is like, you can't do better?
Busy. Maybe you not notice the swirlies around me? Yeah, hit that. Heal! God damn.
Wow,
Same
you
thing.
can't do
Can't believe
better.
this.
Grasstar
Feel
just
like-
goes ahead and just takes it.
Yeah, you are. Let's see, that was 6. 31. For the
You good.
little red-headed guy. And your shit.
Oh wait, is that one for me?
Yep.
That last
Oh,
one.
okay.
He's like,
And Linus turns off the tap.
Aren't you? Since we're not going hostile, shouldn't you take your mask off now?
True. Yeah, mask is up.
Yeah. All right. So I guess
Oh
Nick
wait,
is now level-headed enough that he'd
Wait,
probably
hold on.
also go into stealth.
do I need to get her to draw you another icon for when your mask is off?
Nah.
Okay.
Should I
I mean,
roll
I'm
for
sh-
stealth?
I'm sure she'll draw you a furry.
No, I'm good.
Oh, God.
I got what I needed for the most
Okay.
part.
All right. Now let's search this lab. I'm going in. Stealthily going in.
1 second, I'm setting something up.
And we're all dead.
It's too bad you didn't go female. You know how she likes to draw
Okay.
those.
So this whole larger area is full of just computers everywhere. Whoever wants to try and restore power can make an engineering check to try and figure out how to do that.
11, 13,
Yeah,
16.
you got it. You remember your parents in the past showing you what the main power, essentially circuit breaker for one of these labs looks like, and you find it pretty quickly and turn it on. All the lights turn on.
Let there be light.
Except for in this back area, apparently it's on a different breaker and it's still dark. And there's a there's a little section of wall here you can't see. I could reveal that real quick. This little area it's open, but there's actually a barrier that's just pure darkness, like unnatural black, just covering the whole opening. The rest of it's just a metal wall.
Like even with our dark sight, you can't see
Yep.
through.
You can't see through it either.
Grasstar is going to go back for the body,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to grab it again,
Mm-hmm.
walk up, and then throw the body into the darkness.
What would that do to that? It makes a strange sizzling sound as you throw it through, and it disappears through the black.
While
comes back.
Krastar is doing that, Nick is going to grab Grar and Lytus and bring them with him to one of the computers and start teaching them how like gnome file sorting is, so that they can help them search for whatever they're looking for.
Okay.
And then they're going to search, I guess, on research or just
Yeah,
intelligence.
that's gonna be
or-
research. Machines are on.
Oh God.
Not good.
You grab Jutu Lightus.
Grar and Lytus. Yeah, Grar and Lytus.
13.
There you go. I helped you.
How did you grab me?
I don't know.
Well, I didn't grab you.
By the
I just,
tentacle.
brought you guys over. Yeah.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
He,
1
he
second.
is-
I'm grabbing the banana. I'll be right back.
This got dirty real quick.
So you're gonna roll research to try and figure out what the hell's going on here as well.
Lytus. Nice.
18. You got 4 stunt points, Lytus. You succeeded. So would you like to use those for anything? And
Yeah,
Grar,
why not?
you succeeded partially, so you could theoretically use your stunt points too.
Oh, did I pass?
Yes. Not as well as Lytus, but you still passed for some information, so if you can think of a way to use them.
Yeah, let me take a look.
I'm going to start with Grar. You can go ahead and look over those as I'm speaking. Grar, you find mainly files on what this place used to be. Apparently it was known as Project... let me get the name correct.
Vanilla Coke.
Synapse. Project Synapse. The idea was to create essentially a false reality that would just exist within the machines and then the test subjects' minds. And the idea was to speed up time really quickly so that the test subjects would just live lifetime after lifetime, and over time they would build new technologies and new devices and new magical means, and then the machine would record all the stuff, and then they could replicate those inventions in real life. This facility was instrumental in the gnomes' rapid advancement of technology while it was active, which was about 300 years ago. Was the last time a log or any data was added, which was just a file from the administrator saying they know too much, we have to shut this place down. Hopefully we can bring it back online in a few years. We'll see. And then that's the end of it. That's the end of what you're able to find. Lytus, you find a bit more. You find records from the test subject relations person, basically saying that after 5 years of testing, there's side effects are showing up, and most of the side effects are death. And out of fear for them being discovered by the other nations, because this is officially sanctioned by Ilanesh, and it's also sanctioned by Zelkid, which is the homeland of the goblins. This was a joint effort between the two nations. But once people started randomly dying after they released them, they just started buying prisoners from other nations and then forcing them to live life after life in these machines until they also died. They found that particularly long-lived races like trolls, elves, and minotaur were the best subjects, so they tried to mostly focus on those races. But yeah, essentially for the first 5 years, it was just any test subject could come in, and then after they started dying in the wild.
You cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Basically, long story short, they were criminals. They would buy criminals from other nations and then force them to live their entire lives in this fake world where they would do research unwittingly, unknowingly for the goblins and the gnomes.
Isn't this the plot of Soma?
Kind of, sort of. If it is, it's on accident. I've never actually played that game. I know a little bit about it, but I've never played it. You also find the door release for the test chamber, which is this area over here. So you can open that strange black barrier if you wish.
Why gotta be black?
Because it does. You can open it?
Did you say there's a door there?
Was it Grar or was it Lightus that,
Yes.
found out this extra information?
Lightus did.
I definitely. There's a lot for me to recite, so I tell them everything you said.
Okay.
That's a lot of information. So
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah, I wrote that all down. So
There was some incredibly shady shit happening. That's the part that you criminals are probably going to most appreciate and use.
I'm not a criminal.
Yes, you are.
We're all
I associate myself with criminals. That's all.
We murdered someone, and you helped us burn down that bar and kill all those people.
Hey! I'm not a criminal. I'm a mercenary.
You
Th-
told me
those things aren't exclusive
No,
at all. In fact, usually they go together.
You told me that those people there were bad.
you told
Yeah,
Nick
it's still
they were
crime.
bad.
you told me that. Yeah.
Okay,
Actually, Lightus, I think you specifically told me that.
Grar is teaching a criminal law justice class when we get back in the tavern.
No, just so you guys know, Nick is gonna start brewing beer by the when we get back to Entrell next time. Just out of character.
You're not brewing?
Do you have the focus?
No, but I'm gonna
So you're making
put
shit
that into
swill.
my
Yeah, he's
to
making
my
moonshine.
I'm working that into my poison master. That's what they think.
I actually tried that, but it's two separate things. But look, you're gonna kill people.
It'll be interesting.
I'm not drinking it.
I'm not drinking it. I like my vision.
Crastar is wondering now if we're going to be accessing this area. He's getting a little antsy.
You can open it.
I
like
am going to do this. Yeah.
this.
Oh,
As
oh,
the
God.
barrier lowers. There's a bunch of test beds, all hooked up to computers. There is a dead body on all of the ones except for the 5 that you see icons. Anyone with medical knowledge, Nick, you would certainly. I don't know what limited technology that Lightus or Grar have. You could probably intuit though with your intelligence. You see these little. The bars are basically still on all these machines except for these 5, where they're still moving as if the test subjects are still alive.
Do they have weapons in their hands?
No, they're all unarmed. They're all wearing the same like light gray test subject uniform with a bunch of like cords plugged in their bodies. All the corpses have the same thing plugged in their bodies too.
They look like Project Alice in the little tube.
Crastar is going to approach the Minotaur one,
Okay.
and he's gonna ask, "Brother, are you okay?"
It doesn't respond.
Nick's gonna see if he could let it out without killing it.
Roll intelligence medicine. You can.
Then I do. I do
Its
that.
body is absolutely severely atrophied over 350-ish years of non-activity. It's got no muscle mass whatsoever, but it's still alive, and it should be the life should be sustainable after you unplug it.
I do so.
Okay. So Nick starts unplugging those. It takes a few minutes for you to do it safely. Is anyone else doing anything in here?
Crastar is gonna go ahead and he's gonna throw the body over his shoulder.
Are these robots?
What?
All these things? Yeah.
These are
No,
creatures.
they're all living creatures.
Oh, okay.
All the beds have dead creatures on them. The 5 that I'm
Okay.
showing are the ones that are still alive. 3
All right.
elves, a troll down here, and the Minotaur that Krasdar has already found.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that they weren't going to wake up and try to kill people.
And what these ones are? What goblins? You said
Elves.
elves. Okay. And that one's a troll. I'm not gonna let the troll out, but I'll go with the
The Minotaur's crime, by the way, is mass murder. You notice that as you're going through the medical stuff to try and release him. Just FYI.
Same as Krasdar.
Great.
One of the brothers.
Yeah, I mean,
fits right in.
Murder
Nick
brother,
is pretty much a mass murderer too. So
But but doesn't know it. I would assume that you justify it so that way you don't feel bad
Yeah,
about it.
it's not murder to me, but
I feel some more whispering coming on soon. Just to put that out there.
I want Fafnir wants to look through the
well,
medical records and see-
Nick specifically did the Minotaur to try and make amends with. He's really upset that Krasdar doesn't like him right now, and he just wants Krasdar to like him a little
Sure.
more. So he went to help Krasdar out.
It's gonna take a little bit more than just unleashing a murderer from
You
his
have no
prison.
idea, Krasdar. You have no idea. Only Nick knows his past. You can't read the
Oh,
articles.
okay. And Krasdar looks over and says, Nick, for everything that we've been through, I do appreciate you doing this, but don't fucking throw anything at me again.
Yeah, I promise I won't, Krasdar. I didn't mean to get it towards you. I was trying to blind the robot.
It stopped being a gnome.
Krasdar just ignores him and starts walking this way with the Minotaur bot.
Okay. Fafnir, what did you say you were going to do? I lost that.
I want to look through the medical records to see the crimes of the people.
Go ahead and roll intelligence medicine, see if you can interpret it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. That's good enough. One of the elves is grand theft. Tried to steal the
The wagon. Sorry.
No, tried to steal the crown jewels of one of the fairy courts, the Court of Winter, which is one of the noble courts. It's kind of a big deal to try and steal anything from them. The other two are here on murder charges. The troll, interestingly enough, is petty theft. He tried to steal something from the orcs, and they did not appreciate it, like bread or something stupid, so they sold him to this place for money.
Nick will let everybody but the other murderers out.
Okay. So you wake up the thief. You wake up. Did I say both the other two elves were murderers?
I think you did,
Yes.
Okay.
Can
You wake up-
I stop Nick before he does and just ask, what are you doing, Nick?
yeah. Well, I mean, these people,
What are we
they're
gonna do
crimes.
with them?
I'm gonna come over here and talk to Lytus for a second.
Well, we can bring them out instead of they've been sleeping under here for 300 years. They don't deserve this fate. We may as
I
well bring
think-
them to the surface and let them fend for themselves.
Look at them, Nick.
They just need a good meal.
The troll, by the way, is still fully, is not atrophied at all. His regenerative powers have kept him healthy this whole time. The three elves are completely atrophied, but the troll is still in perfectly fine condition.
I think we let Krasdar take the Minotaur and give the rest of them a quick death.
What from my medical role can I see like that these guys aren't going to recover or what?
They will all recover. The elves are going to take extensive physical therapy and nutrition and all that kind of stuff. The troll is fine. If you released him, he's fine. And from what you can tell from his criminal medical records, he really isn't a threat. He stole a loaf of bread from an orc merchant. As far as you can tell, he's an upstanding citizen who just got caught in a desperate situation in the wrong city, and they sold him off to these crazy gnomes and goblins as a consequence.
I see him opening these things, correct?
You saw him open the one with the Minotaur. He hasn't done anything else.
Yeah, I haven't opened any
I love-
more.
I love- I lower my mask.
Okay.
Guar, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We can bring the one elf out with us who didn't kill anybody. Just maybe get him to a safe place. The troll, he's fine. He seems to be his regenerative abilities have kept the decay away, so he'll be okay once we let him out, and we can give a swift death to the two murderers.
I'm gonna come over here and talk to Crastar for a second.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I don't know what they're talking about. So at this point, I've become very. That's what we're looking for. Very paranoid. What's fixing to happen? Knowing how people in our group react to anything.
That's
Anything.
fine by me, Nick.
Okay. So Nick will let the thief and the troll out.
Okay.
I would just slit the throats of the fairies. Of the elves.
Okay. They're
Yeah.
both dead. The elf is extremely weak. He'll need someone to basically carry him out.
Guar, I'm gonna need a little help.
I'll help you now, Nick. The minute this inconveniences me, I toss the body.
Okay.
Let's at least get him to an inn.
Grar, are you the only one? So Grar's the one taking this elf out, right?
Yeah, but yes, but
You pick
before
him up.
Nick goes to the troll, I want to stop him and do something.
I'm gonna run over here and try to talk to Grar before he goes over there real quick.
Sorry, Nick, I keep stopping you from doing what you want
That's
to do.
okay. No, yeah, that's all right.
But
Let's
before I
deal
get
with
a
Nick and Gar
belt in my
first.
hand,
Go ahead.
Zenek, go ahead. You first.
Zenek,
Is that what you want to say?
I
Yeah,
whispered
it
it
takes
to
me
you.
a couple of minutes to get the
Yeah.
health out anyway, so.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I was trying to tell. Those involved.
That's a good point, Zenek. We don't need the loose cannon murderers, but that troll and this elf may be used. I don't trust the Minotaur either. But yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I like Crowstar.
But before Nick goes anywhere, I kind of want to ask him, Nick, can you help me understand this pod? Do a detailed drawing of it.
Absolutely. Nick's going to sketch out the pod into his journal, taking down any components that he recognizes and writing down what they are and what they do.
Actually, I'll let you roll. Engineering and medical are the same for you. Just roll intelligence.
Can I kind of assist him? Because I'm trying to figure out how it works as well.
You can roll it as well. Roll engineering. Yeah, between the two, you figure out what the majority of the components do. It doesn't extend the life at all. It mainly just plugs them into this larger computer base in the first room you were in. It's not like a life support system other than just basically an IV drip that keeps the body just barely alive and keeps it in a comatose state. There's actually a lot of that, those IV bags around, which could be used as a long-term forced comatose state if you can apply it and keep it done properly. Too large a dose will kill them. Too small a dose will do nothing, and the proper dose is very, very thin margin.
And there's no electricity in Ontrell.
No, absolutely none. There's no electricity. Well, there are a few very small portable generators that have been purchased from the gnomes, but they cost hundreds of gold apiece. So they are very few and far in between.
Good to know. And I just want to tell Nick, don't show anyone that page.
You got it, Gar.
I'll go grab his stupid elf and walk over to the door.
As you're walking towards the door, when it's just you and him, he very meekly whispers to you, I still know where they are. Get me out of here alive and I'll show you.
And I'm just going to nod my head non-verbally.
Okay.
Walking.
Nick, you unplug... Whoa! Holy shit.
Yeah, sorry.
You unplug the troll and he immediately jumps out and says, Hello, gnome.
Hello, troll.
You put me in there?
I take you out of there.
You don't put me in too?
I'm not going to put you in anything, no.
I'm free to go then.
You're free to go.
He kneels
if you
down
would,
deep.
If you would walk out with us, though, that would be preferable.
He kneels down and looks you face to face, which is hard. He's like almost on his belly, but he says, I owe you debt. Thank you.
What's your name, good sir?
Troll. He seems to not remember.
Well, nice to meet you, troll. And Nick sticks out his arm.
You too. He grabs your entire arm in his hand. Okay. But he seems like a pleasant fellow. He doesn't cause you any kind of trouble.
Crastar is going to go ahead and take out the docile collar that he's been holding on to.
Yeah.
He's going to go ahead and put it on the Minotaur.
The Minotaur can't fight back. He just asks, what are you doing, brother, as you pull it out and start putting it around his neck.
Crastar kind of leans in and whispers and says,
It's for the best. I don't want you to be perceived as a threat.
and then puts him back over on his shoulder. Oh, you
Roll
want me to roll
persuasion,
something?
because he
Alright.
fucking killed that roll. He very meekly tries to fight you off. He can't, but he definitely does not want you to do whatever you're about to do. Do you do it anyways?
Before I put it on him, I'll say,
You'll thank me later.
He's desperately trying to keep the collar off. But he has no strength. No, he cannot overpower you.
That'd be upsetting to watch.
Yeah. He's just very meekly slapping at Krasdar's hands as he puts the collar on it, and then he just stops fighting and becomes a limp noodle.
Just violated a muscleless Minotaur.
Crastar puts the Minotaur back on his shoulders.
Okay. So where are you guys heading at this point?
We're gonna head out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to get the hell out of this gnome city. I'm like, I want to leave.
I kind of want to straggle behind as we're walking out the tunnel, and I just want to say to the elf, you got 30 seconds to give me a reason not to slit your throat right.
Wintercourt Crown Jewels. I know where they are.
That's reason enough.
Yes.
Grar,
brother.
Grar, once we get outside, you can put him on the back of my griffin. Peter can carry him.
No, this one stays with me.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're gonna carry him all the way back to Antral?
He'll walk or he'll die.
Damn.
Well, that's nonsense, Grar. If you can't walk, let Peter carry him.
Worry about your own matters, gnome.
Oh,
hard work,
the
gnome.
racism is strong.
No.
Uh-oh, gnome. Krasdar's gonna go crazy.
Crestor's good.
That's not a very good self-discipline check.
No, it's not. What flying hell are those?
I probably have like 10 more minutes. I have to go to the store and get some water and stuff
Okay.
for the morning.
That thing is dead.
Oh, it's the bitch.
Oh boy, yeah, we forgot
Wait.
to tell them about
What
Oh,
bitch? Who's the super
that's not-
hottie?
It's the
That's
the
exotic
spy.
dancer.
That's a titty dancer.
Yeah.
I'm not about this fucking shit.
So as you round the corner, you see her with about 20 gnomish security guards, all with
Backpack.
rifles. With your Griffin is just sitting there because you left him at the entrance, just staring at them all, not doing anything. As soon as they all see you, the woman says, "I told you they'd be here. Go ahead and arrest them now for treason." And they all aim their rifles at you.
Nick,
I'm gonna say to the troll, I'm gonna say, Sir Troll, I'm gonna have to call in that favor.
What you want?
hey,
We need to get past these guys. I need you to get me to my griffin.
hey, Nick, go take your Griffin's collar off.
I'm going to. Don't worry.
Backpack.
Lightus in the
I
back.
thought we all agreed to try reason.
Well, yeah, okay.
Hey,
well,
hey, I'm just hiding. Where the fuck?
I'll give Troll the signal. Troll, I'll give you the signal when I need you to get me to my griffin.
I'm gonna step up and just shout, "What treason have we committed?"
1 second. I'm setting up the troll just in case I need him. You've tacked in a member of the scientific corps. That is equivalent to treason. Zenek, roll stealth if you're actually going to be invisible.
Okay.
There's a lot of people looking at you, and if you're planning on actually having stealth, I need you to roll it to see if you succeed.
+1.
16. Let's do a group. They tied.
Ooh.
You initiated, so you succeed. You are hidden. You get too
Krastar
close,
wants.
it's going to break, but I'll give you to about here before you're going to have to roll again to see if you can still stay hidden.
Krastar wants to go ahead and roll for Hero's Inspiration.
Okay. 11 beats 10. You got it.
Everyone gets +2 bonus to any ability test for this encounter.
Any?
Any.
For
But
the
you
rest
only
of the encounter?
You only get to do it once.
Did you put the
okay.
elf on the floor, Grar?
Yeah, I left him on the. No, I'm still carrying him.
Okay.
I'll let him see him.
Okay.
There's no way we get out with it. I mean, he's not getting away from me.
Right.
I'm worried Nick might take care of him.
So a couple of the gnomes say, "Put your weapons down and your hands on your head now. You won't be harmed, but we do need to ask questions.
Ask him now.
Not an option."
Our weapons going down is not an option.
Krastar is going to leave the Minotaur and step forward.
Okay. What are you saying?
Krastar is going to say, "Let us through."
We've destroyed the robot you wanted us to destroy.
Shit, that's a pretty good roll.
I like it when he says that, by the way.
That you tied, and you're initiating, so it succeeds.
Sweet.
Their group morale is not as strong as Krasdar's individual intimidation. You can see several of them are visibly shaken, but they're not backing off. They then repeat yourselves. Put your weapons down now, or we'll be forced to open fire. There's no reason for anyone to die today. It's up to you. Your choice.
There's no reason for you to die today. We'll leave your lands. We'll forego our payment. Let us pass.
The female is backed up a little bit after Krasdar's intimidation. I think I just got kicked out of Roll20. Damn it.
These are official officers of the... Yeah.
Nick, could you roll cultural lore, which is intelligence-based, please? Is that the roll you just
got
made?
16.
Okay. These are elite guards. These are not your run-of-the-mill security. They're crack shots, basically snipers. More or less trained to take headshots at the range that Zenek, Krasdar, and Grar are without much difficulty.
I'm gonna run up to Grar and just like kind of whisper in his ear, Grar, we can't take these guys.
So we lay down our weapons, Nick. They'll kill our prisoners and take them.
The only other option I could think of is if I could get to my griffin, if I could uncollar him, I could probably scoop two of you out at a time in his claws and fly us away. But that would be quite difficult, and you'd have to hold your own until I could get all of you out.
I think they'd blow your griffin to bits.
Just in case you don't remember that.
Well, that's all I can think of. It's that or
I hear
later.
you.
Wait, Lightus, are you
Yeah.
still in my backpack, bro?
I am.
He's hiding
Because
there
Lightus ain't stupid. He sees what he sees.
Lightus, what do you think? We give in?
Well, obviously we'd have to be mind talking, but yeah, I don't think fighting them is a good idea. But hey,
Neither do I.
I'm down for whatever.
I mean, I could go throw a smoke bomb right in the middle.
Someone's...
We could try to escape. We could try and get around them.
Or we could just do what they asked.
That would.
To what end? We're in the middle of their city. We wanted by all authorities.
I mean, you know, what are we going to do? Decision has been made, I would assume, pretty quickly here, so. Fighting them is not an option, so what is the other options we have? I can darken, we can run and see how that goes.
Alright, we'll lay down our weapons and surrender.
Do you all comply with that?
I am so surprised you went that option. Yeah.
Are they waiting for us to actually like lay down our weapons,
Yeah,
or like
They're all aiming
like
rifles
just
at each of
sheath
you.
them? Like if my do they want me to just sheath it, or do they want me to actually like get rid of them? You know, like off my body.
Can Fraffer city dance and try to get their attention while we all take off running?
Okay, I'll comply.
So what's going on?
We are giving in. We are.
Grar is going to say, I want to say, will you guarantee our lives?
All but the offender. The Minotaur will have to go to trial.
God damn.
By the way, anyone who looks backwards, the troll and the Minotaur have disappeared. The troll's taken the Minotaur and run into the back of the cave to try and save the two of them from this firing squad.
Oh, you meant our Minotaurs didn't go to trial. I thought you meant the other one. My bad.
No,
I care now.
Yeah, the non-party troll and Minotaur have run.
Yeah, so I thought you meant the other Minotaur. I'm like, who gives a shit? Give it to him. Yeah, so that's not good.
So is anyone holding up still, or are you all surrendering and putting down your weapons?
I'm not putting my weapons down.
So we've established that they're going to fuck Krastar over, right?
Krastar looks on trial for what he's done. That's what they've said.
Let's
I will stay
Oh,
hidden.
shit. Where are you targeting it?
It's already done. It's right in the middle of them.
It's like I will stay hidden
range
and I
on
will
it?
try to stay the hell out of the way,
can't-
but
I
I'm
can't-
not putting my weapons
I
down.
can't let Crowstar go to trial because he'll die.
What is the range on it?
1 second.
What is the effect?
Well, I mean, if I have to, I could try to sneak up in the middle,
6
drop
yard
a
by
smoke
6
bomb,
yard.
then you can do it.
They said all. They said because you said guaranteed life. They said all except for Crowstar, so that means they're going to kill him. We don't have an option here.
I prefer the trial.
Seriously?
We
can
could
get him out
break
before it
him out of a trial easier. I feel like.
I don't know. Can I surrender myself before this spell goes off?
No.
Or am I in the boat whether I want to be on the ride or not?
What can the my world? 6x6.
Oh,
So
shit, I
it's
didn't mean to do
casted.
that.
Holy
Shit,
crap,
we're
I
good,
can't.
guys.
My bad.
I'm super stealth.
So let's do what makes the most sense is to cover yourself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome to my world, Guar.
Yes, the wild ride
Isn't it?
that you didn't sign up for.
Yep, I've been there quite a few times, buddy.
One of them still has line of sight on Fafnir and Nick.
We can't let them take
one
the
has line
Minotaur.
of sight on Krasdar. No one has line of sight. Oh, one of them
There's
has line of sight on
fucking
Krar. So a couple of them
20
have
of
line of
them.
sight, but the vast majority of them have lost you. They can't see you at this point. So I need everyone
Ron.
to roll initiative because that was definitely an aggressive act.
Can we just slow down and talk and pretend that didn't happen and realize there's fucking 20 of them?
No, you cannot.
Do we have a surprise round? I feel like we should probably have a surprise round.
I mean, I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm not attacking. I'm leaving.
Where
the
are
whole
we
point
going
of
to run
shadows.
to?
Roll initiative. I need to see everyone on the turn order.
Hold on. I got a quick question.
Shoot.
If Nick's Griffin is uncollared,
It's not
like
in college yet, right?
what's its damage like?
It does decent amount of
We were there when
damage.
the fight
We
happened.
fought it.
It's a bit. It's
It's more tanky than anything, really.
yes. It has an
So
incredible
Crash
amount of
Dart,
hit points. It has a decent defense. It does moderate damage. It cannot damage Grar 1-on-1. Or I'm sorry, Krasdar 1-on-1. It's more
I was
on
about
par
to say,
with like
careful,
Fafnir,
me.
Nick, and you. As far as
Crashdar,
damage
don't forget
goes.
who the guy for you, buddy. When all this goes down, don't forget who had your back.
Okay,
Literally.
I'm gonna before this all goes down, I'm gonna sneak over to Nick and
I'm
talk to him
missing
real quick.
one character. Who needs to add their initiative still?
Me.
Zenik. Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna ask Nick. Do you want me to try to uncollar your Griffin?
Absolutely not. It'll tear you apart.
Let's throw initiative at this point. Now that you've asked that.
Okay.
So what is yours? There we go. You're gonna go first. Descending. You do have a surprise round, so Zenik, you're up. The guards are all like just confused at this point. The few that can see you, namely that one and this one, are pretty much the only two who have line of sight. They're both aiming and waiting for you to do something.
All right. Which ones have line of sight?
This one has line of sight on Krasdar and Grar. This one down here has line of sight on Fafnir and Nick. None of them see you.
Right. Okay.
And of course, like 6 of them have line of sight of Peter Griffin.
Right.
Do they seem threatened by him, or are they mostly paying attention to us?
They've gotten used to him. They've been here for a little while, and he's just sat there staring at them the whole time, so they're pretty sure he's retarded.
Little do they know.
Yes. So Zenik, what you up to?
So
And Saber, whenever you need to head out, just go for it, and I'll do my
Hell
best to keep you
no.
alive. Okay,
Mm-mm.
that's up to you.
My kids are some rare ass disease because I am not leaving my tune in your control.
I'm gonna move a little bit and
Let us go
just
here in Hellfires.
I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm just going to hold my major.
Okay. Nick,
I'm gonna beeline for Peter Griffin.
what's your speed?
It's 11.
Oh, you could almost make it.
I can run. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna
Okay,
use
you're
my
gonna take your
major to
major
run.
action to get there. Okay.
Yep.
You get
And I'm
to
gonna use a minor to take his collar off.
You'll have to cut it for the minor.
I have to cut the collar, so it's gonna be unusable.
Yeah, if you're taking your minor action, you don't have enough time to take it off properly. It just have to be a quick slash to get rid of it. Otherwise, you have
Okay,
to
so
wait
now
for the
it's
next
the
turn.
question: do I trust my high initiative roll and
I
save
believe,
the collar?
I believe some of us still have docile collars on the. We didn't use all of them. I think we total only used like 4.
Well,
I
I
think
thought
we
there
gave
was.
them back.
There was
I thought
one
there
left,
was-
and it's currently on the Minotaur back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say because there was 5. Nick has 1 on there. There's 3. What 3 on the
Chimera. Yeah, there's one left, and it's
Chimera
currently on the
and
Minotaur.
1's on the Minotaur. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could always take the one off the Minotaur, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cutting him loose.
Okay. I will roll his initiative. Go ahead and put yourself wherever you want around Peter Griffin. You have to be
I want to mount him.
That's fine by me.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he just said he wanted to mount it.
I'm afraid I heard exactly what he said. Yeah. Peter Griffin, to be exact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wants.
I'm
he wants to
mounting
mount
Peter Griffin.
It is his turn, and he's waiting for your command. Actually, roll intelligence animal handling to see if he's
It's
obeying you.
animal handling is communication. But
I'm sorry, communication then.
yikes.
He's not waiting for your command. He is just going to
Alright,
follow his instincts,
All right.
which
Well,
are
I'm on him,
currently
so
murder. So he's going to run up and take a shot at this guy.
am I confident at this point that he won't murder me at the very least?
He's not trying to buck you off.
Okay.
That's definitely a hit. 7 damage.
Show us the health bar so we know how fucked we are.
Nope.
I'm running.
I would have let Krasdar burn.
You're still in the backpack.
I would have ate you though, meat
I feel
brother.
I'm thinking as soon as I get control of Peter Griffin,
I'll show the
I'm
ones
outta
that
here.
take damage as they do. But the
I
rest
had you,
just
Craftstar,
full.
because I need my puppet. I mean,
Midas.
my buddy.
Mr.
Yes.
Shun, it's your turn.
Yeah, out of the bag and running.
Where are you going?
Opposite of those fuckers, obviously.
Show me your path. Oh, you're going that way. Okay, how far can you get?
Well, there's no. According to your map, there's nowhere else to go.
You can just keep going backwards into the cave. The laboratory is still back there down here.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking scream at you in character. Gonna lit them
because
up.
Lightus started this mess.
So Lightus just shuffles cheeks.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do.
That's a good point, Fafner. He started it.
He did.
And then run.
Fafner, you're up.
Fucking hell. What's the range on the hand cannon?
Not excellent. Let me look at the normal pistol and then take a few points off.
Is that like a shotgun?
Why not just?
It's a Desert Eagle.
I guess my thought with running is, isn't it a dead-ended cave?
Yes. There's nothing
We've
back
seen
there.
the whole thing. There's nowhere to go.
Oh, I didn't know that there was.
Well, this is something that I think I might be able to do with Peter too, if
The
I can get a
range-
hold of him.
I
If
thought
I can,
we were
if
outside.
I can get a handle on Peter,
The hand
I
cannon
can
range is
like
6
try and
yards, 12
charge
yards.
through them and make a path through them.
Beam cannon's 12 yard.
12 yards max. Well, that's with -2 penalty. 6 yards normal. It is very short range.
That's fine. I have a movement of 12.
My bad. I thought we were actually outside, not standing in the mouth of a cave.
No, you're at
Missed
the
that
mouth
part.
of the cave.
Yep, I got that now.
If you guys miss anything, you all still have that +2 bonus to any ability test.
Mm-hmm.
But
Damn,
that's exactly.
that spell's insane. That's like 9 times better than Hands of Fate. I'm actually blown away by how
Fuck.
broken that is.
It can only be used once though. So
Once
Hands
per
of Fate
person.
is way shittier than that, even at its best.
how often can you call it?
You get plus equal to the stunt die, so I can either use it for 1 point up to
10
6.
to hit. Roll damage.
How many
That's a
times?
hit?
Yeah.
Woo!
How many times can you cast? Is what I'm asking.
And I got 2 stun points, right?
Yes. He can cast it as long as he has MP. You can only use it twice. The payoff is, Grar, that you also have puppets, which is a lot better than his secondary spell. But yeah, here hands is not a great spell. It can potentially give you a +6 to 1 roll, which is a lot better than his heroic ability, but... Do your damage, Fafnir.
1 second, I'm looking at the stun points.
Do your damage. I'm
Ah!
gonna give him overshields.
You can use pierce armor for 1 stunt point,
They're not wearing
and
any
also
armor.
you should be able to pinpoint attack. too.
Oh hell! I'm coming back.
You should be able to pinpoint attack.
Wait, did you just say they have no armor?
They have no armor.
What's their dex?
Oh, this is gonna be
Your dex is higher than his.
Yeah, so roll another d6, Fafnir.
Wow, that didn't kill him.
I'm coming back. People getting hellfired.
Stun
Like,
point.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's got 1 health left. Crastar is gonna just murder these.
There's 19 more.
Who cares?
I mean, if we kill like
Mighty
6 of
blow
them, they might get scared.
Can I mighty blow a shotgun shell? DM?
What's that?
Can I mighty blow a shotgun shell?
What's the effect?
You inflict an extra 1d6 damage on your attack.
Oh, yes.
He's
Okay,
dead.
I'm gonna mighty blow it.
Alright, how much damage is it? Please roll 1.
Uh,
Please roll 1. Roll 1.
I believe he said +1 damage.
That's enough. I killed him.
No, plus 1d6.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
plus
dead.
1d6.
You blow a hole
Nice.
straight through his chest, and this guy back here is just covered in gore now. He then recognizes the gun and says, "You shouldn't have that." And aims his rifle at you. Krasdar. Time to inflict violence.
Oh yeah, Crastar. He
Krasdar,
sees
these,
that.
Krasdar,
hold
these are
on.
gnomes.
Can Crastar have a? Is he gonna have any plus damage to anything at all because of
No, the rage is
because
in
of the Oh, okay. All right. Well then, Crastar's gonna run up to this guy.
You can't see him.
He's gonna. Oh, I can't.
No, he's concealed in darkness.
Swing into the darkness. See what you hit.
You can attack the darkness, but you have a penalty.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go for it. Yes, that hits. You have 1 stun point.
You got one combat stun point.
Yep.
Let me see. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do skirmish, which means I can move that one in any direction I want. Let me go and roll damage first. So I'm going to hit him, and he's going to fly this way.
Yes, the 2 halves of him appear from the darkness and hit the wall and hit this guy in the chest. That's
He
your
just-
turn.
You
Roar.
just see his brother just sliced in half.
Yeah, that was that guy's literal brother, his blood relative.
That's a failure.
You get +2?
You can add your +2 to that and make it a success.
Yeah, I'll do that for 3 uses.
Okay.
And then I'm probably got like half. Well, I'm just going to move to the wall and kind of shield the guy on my shoulders behind me a
Okay.
little bit. Let him be
So-
facing the wall.
Gotcha.
I'm confused. Fuck Crastar, but yay for this guy? What the hell's wrong with you, dude? What is wrong with you?
This guy's got money, dog.
This is Crastar. He can smash shit for money.
I don't need to take care of Crastar.
Well, obviously you do.
Crastar just split a gnome in 2. He is good.
Okay, what are those 2 rolls? Is that an attack and then damage, or what?
No.
That's probably the their
Linus, what's your dex?
initiative. If I had to guess.
Oh, I see. The strippers initiative.
One.
What's your dex, Linus? 1?
Yep.
You beat them.
That's a hell of a range, too.
Zenek.
They
Oh,
don't
is
have
it-
dex.
Peter Griffin should be ahead of me in the initiative.
These elite gnome sharpshooters have 1 dex.
No, they don't even
You
have
be quiet,
dex.
all of you.
They don't even have Dex. Are the gnomes just like the worst military alive? Like, are they just special needs in
You
this
haven't
world?
seen them shoot yet.
All right, what do we?
Their perception more than makes up for it, I promise.
So, Grar, am I killing shit now or?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
We're fighting the Special Olympics, so be careful.
Eviscerate these small, poor children.
I'm gonna move here, and do you want me to continue stealth, or do you want me to reroll stealth for that move, or what? Okay.
Yes, you will need to reroll.
I still get +1, but
Yeah, they see you.
that's fine. Anyway, I'm just gonna shoot him with my gun.
Okay. Targeting this one. Got it.
All right. What's his dex?
0.
Okay, then I'm gonna pinpoint as well.
Sure.
Comes that 1 damage.
That's a hit.
Okay. Did I roll the right? Yeah. Okay. Right.
Pinpoint's 1d6 extra.
There's
that's a kill.
And there's that.
17 is enough to kill him.
His head explodes.
Nick.
All right. Well, isn't it Peter first?
No.
Well, he has 18.
Numbers irrelevant for that.
Okay.
You
Okay.
freed him and then he rolled. He has to be behind you.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna fire an arrow at this guy right here,
Go for it.
and I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna use the aim action. So, boom. How's that do? All right. 7.
You got pinpoint.
Oh, plus pinpoint. Nice.
10.
10.
Still standing.
He's almost dead.
Oh, Peter's gonna kill him. Don't worry.
Peter Griffin.
He's gonna.
Roll
Well,
animal
should I roll animal handling again?
Oh, yeah.
See if I got him.
Yes, you have
Ooh.
control.
Well, I assume that I'm gonna do the same thing he was gonna do. Get that guy.
Okay.
Oh. There we
I'll give you stats for him eventually.
go.
13's a hit. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's impossible for him not to kill him. He bites his head and starts chomping on it. Stripperella. Fafnir, I need a dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh god. La 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 la. Dexterity, acrobatics.
Oh.
You see
Oh
this
fuck.
this line of of webbing come through the darkness, hit you, and pull you into it. You guys just see Fafnir get hit by this little white thread, and then he disappears into the darkness.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit.
You're pulled right next to her. She immediately then pulls out kneels next to you and pulls out a small stone and holds it up to you and says, "Check it, and then get your idiots to stop firing." That's her turn. Fafnir,
Real quick.
I checked the stone.
you pull yours out. Hers is yellow.
Yeah.
It's much higher ranking than you are.
Oh fuck.
After it starts glowing, she says, "Get them to stop now. This is going to cause an international catastrophe if they keep killing these people."
They're with us!
Oh my god, Grar's gonna get a yellow stone after this for being the one smart one.
Well, I mean, they were training their guns on us. I had to do something.
Hey, Grar,
Guys, stand down. They're fine. We
Grar, aren't you the one that
Shit.
severed the fairy's head?
Grar likes facts when he spins them.
Are you doing anything else with your turn, Fafnir?
I'm just trying to convince the party to stop.
Okay.
It's like almost 9 a.m. I'm brain dead, so I'm panicking.
Okay. So he just is yelling from the darkness for you guys to stop fighting. Lidus, your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna come running back, powering up, because obviously I can't hear him. I assume I'm far up and don't you forgot to hear us, right?
If he's yelling and you're in a cave, it'll easily get to you.
Also, they get stealth +2 in their stealth checks in case you forgot about the
Oh, I
shadows.
did. All the people in there do, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if I heard, so I'm cool.
Okay, you're not going to attack?
Obviously not.
Are you dropping
I
your
mean, I would love to.
Are you going to?
I can't control that. That fades away after time. There's nothing I can do with that, so they're just stuck in dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not going to attack. I mean, actually, I'm going to ask War, what are we doing?
Do you have a response?
I don't know if I can respond.
You can.
Make a
Stopping.
decision. Okay. I'll pull my mask up. It's all good. Don't make it come back down again.
We should have never started.
Nah. They were threatening Crastar.
There were better ways out of this one.
There was no better way out of this.
Hey, wait a minute.
Perception.
Wait a minute. Didn't you tell me to kill him?
Yeah, that was. That was after there were 4 dead bodies cut in half.
All but this one can see through the darkness.
No. We get stealth checks, not them.
No, but I was rolling to see if they could see through it, and their perception is
gotcha.
+8. So yes, they can all see through it pretty damn easily.
Well, that was a complete waste.
Well, it gave us a surprise round.
Ooh, who's gonna live through this? This is fun. I hope they. Crastar, I kind of hope they put holes in you like cheese.
They already said they were part of us. Who cares at this point?
This moron has no idea where he is, so he runs in a circle.
I'm curious though, because they said he was going to stand trial, but if she's one of us, why would she say that?
Krasdar,
That's
5 of them are aiming rifles at you. They say, you move 1 step, we all shoot. 3 are aiming at Lytus, 2 at Grar, 3 at Nick. They all say, do anything but put your weapons down, we'll put you down. Krasdar, your turn.
I don't have any weapons.
Crastar realizes that he's lost. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna drop his 2-handed axe to the ground and get on his knees.
Okay. Grar.
I'm gonna do the exact same as Crastar.
Zenik, they have seen you. No one's aiming at you currently. But it seems like the rest of your party members are surrendering currently. Zenik?
Yeah, I'm debating.
Okay. Because the next turn is going to be interesting, because he has to convince Peter Griffin to stop attacking.
Oh,
I vote you fight it out, Zenek.
please roll a triple 1. Please roll a triple 1.
We gotta wait for
Can I
first.
spend my turn stopping Peter as well, so I could spend both my turn and the beginning of Peter's turn trying to get a handle on him?
You have to spend your turn stopping Peter. It's a free action to surrender, so you're going to get 2 chances to convince Peter not to keep rampaging. And if you fail them both, you're probably going to get shot 3 times in the face.
Okay, so I'm going to ask this before I do it because I've tried it several times and it doesn't seem to work.
Mm-hmm.
If I use a smoke bomb and stealth and not move, they shouldn't be able to see me, correct? Once the smoke dissipates, I should just look like I disappeared.
The problem is they're all gnomes that have dark sight.
You'd have to have somewhere to hide, probably.
Yeah, the cave is wide open. If your character's wearing what your image says and it's black versus the brownish gray cave walls, you don't really have anywhere you can logically hide. You could duck into the cloud of darkness, but they seem to be able to see through it pretty easily. There's no really reasonable place you could hide here, so I'm going to say no. The smoke bomb will obscure their sight for a few rounds, but once it goes away, they'll be able to find you. And their perception is +8, so it's not like they're going to miss you.
Okay, well then there's one other option.
You surrendering?
No.
What are you doing?
No.
I applaud that. Die fighting.
Why aren't you doing it then?
Hold on,
you're booking it.
hold on. 18, 19, 20. That's 22, 23,
Oh God, he's
4, 5, 6 or 7, 28. There, I'm back here.
They're not going to shoot you while you run. That's bold.
The 2 that were aiming at Grar are going to fire at you. They both hit. Grar, do you have any hands left? Or puppets?
I do, but I'm not
You're not going to use it on the second roll?
Yeah,
I'm
good
not
luck.
gonna
That's going to be plus 8
anything.
damage, so...
Make myself
Shouldn't I get to dodge?
No,
seem
it's
like
against
a
your
threat.
defense. They're shooting you. And they're
Yeah,
calling
but it's not their
headshot.
turn.
They held their whole turn to shoot anyone who reacted. They just
They
moved
did.
their
Oh.
last turn. All 15
Well,
of them
I
held
mean-
their main action.
That's fine. Just do whatever.
Oh, so they're
I've
killing
got-
headshots.
Yeah, that's fine.
22. And 15. Armor applies to both.
You'll probably live through that.
Nick.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
probably hurt.
That'll be fine.
Nick's going to throw his hands up and try and get control of Peter Griffin. Does
All right, roll that animal handling check.
that one do it?
Peter does seem to calm down.
I'm going to roll a further one just to see if I can like get complete control of him.
Okay.
Otherwise, just disregard it, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
He kneels down on all fours and lays down on the ground flat.
Sweet.
Peter Griffin does nothing on his turn. She can't see anything, but she only hears a couple gunshots, so she just whispers you, Fafnir. Looks like it's working. Don't worry about your friend. I'll get him out of the trial. We just need to stop this without any further bloodshed.
Wait.
Yeah? What's up?
No, it's fine. I was trying to see what were your rolls for attacking me?
17 and 20.
17. Okay, so that would be you'd have to have a 15, and if I used a 2,
That's on your... Oh, your defense is 15?
my defense is 14, but all attacks against me get a -1 because of my class.
Are you in stealth mode currently? I don't think you are.
I'm
No.
active. It's an activate action.
Oh, it is. Oh, roll stealth. Because that's essentially a free action. Let's see if you can beat them. Because one of them will miss if you succeed. 16.
And that should be +1, yeah.
17. The 22 still won, so he saw you.
It's fine.
Valid point, though. Thank you for bringing that up. So, Fafnir, are you doing anything?
I am going to ask her to hide my hand cannon.
She kind of looks at her very skimpy uniform and her dress and says, "Where?"
Use
She just
your
grabs
silk
it from
shit.
you and pretends it's hers. And just holds
Okay.
it at your head. And says, "On the ground, prisoner!" Yelling to make a show to the other guards nearby.
And I go on the ground.
Lytus.
I hear you. They can't tell I'm standing anyways. I'm a short little guy. I may be standing, I may be kneeling. I'm not going to tell them.
That's true. So everyone but Zenik. I'm going to say, Zenik, you make it away without getting any shot. A couple more take shots, but they miss because you're out of range. What are you planning on doing in this dead end?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go back here and go back into stealth.
Okay. So what's your long-term plan here? Because they're going to search the place eventually, and there is, as far as you know, no way out. You there?
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay. I'll go over the rest of your situations real quick. So you're all arrested, put into these little electronic cuffs.
I
What's that?
don't get off Peter Griffin, and if they approach me, I'm going to tell them, if I get off, he might kill you.
They just hand you the handcuffs and tell you to put them on yourself and then keep them under control.
Okay, I do that.
So you all are escorted to a processing area. They ask each of you individually basically what you saw, everyone but Krasdar, as far as the attack was concerned. Does anyone lie about it, or do you all tell the truth that he just kind of attacked the gnome out of nowhere and grabbed him by the head and threw him and tried to shoot him with a great bow?
I tell the truth, but I want to add the point that tried to save the gnome.
Okay.
I tell the
that-
truth. I tell the truth that I didn't see the attack because I had already entered the
Sure.
place.
I was in a backpack. I didn't see shit.
That's true.
I'm going ghetto.
And then, could I get that persuasion from you, Grar?
Do I have to persuade when it's just the truth?
Yeah, it's persuasion to get an advantage. Yeah. The added information that you tried to save him goes on deaf ears, unfortunately. But they totally believe your story. Fafner, are you just telling the simple truth, or are you adding anything else to it?
I'm adding the simple truth to it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So, Krasdar, you're waiting in
I'm
this...
also saying that there's something a bit odd with Krasdar lately. Normally he's not like this. I think something happened in the cave that we went through. As far as I know, something happened because I honestly don't know. Like, it is the truth.
Yes,
He got
that's true.
racist.
That's true. Okay. Krasdar, you're waiting in the cell for about a half an hour. You've been imprisoned by gnomes. They've accused you of something you feel like was very
shit.
unfair. Probably your rage is starting to swell up again, I assume.
Krastar's going to try to roll a self-discipline because he realizes that if he goes berserk in here, it's just going to make it worse.
Okay. That's a very good roll.
Yes.
So after about a half an hour of waiting, and it's testing your patience, but you're able to keep it cool. The lady walks in, strangely enough. The dancer from the strip club walks in, closes the door behind her, and says, "Let's just be honest with each other." And then she shifts into her spider form. So 4 spider legs grow out of her back. Her skin goes jet black with armored chitin exoskeleton. She has 8 red eyes on her forehead, large fangs. She walks over, and she puts 2 things on the table. She puts a little stone, very similar to your stone that you have as a membership token, and then she puts a piece of paper on there. It says, "Test it if you need to. You should already know you can trust me by the fact that I haven't shot you already. And then just sign the damn paper so I can get you out of here."
Krastar looks at the paper and says, "What is this?
An official pardon. Ontrella is going to trade them for your freedom.
What are they trading?"
Knowledge. I don't know what exactly. They're all keeping it a secret from me even. Which is ridiculous given my rank, but apparently they want you all back in one piece. Your job that you're doing is very important to them. Just sign it, make the deal official, and then I can get you guys out of here.
Krastar is suspicious that she's he's not gonna push the manner, but he feels as though she's probably just lying to him.
A roll empathy.
empathy. Oh, okay. Was that perception?
Yes.
11.
You get the feeling from her revealing her true form that she's done with charades, that this is no longer a game and this is her job, and she takes it very seriously. You don't think she would lie to you unless she's really sadistic at this point. If she was lying, she might as well keep her true form hidden from you. It feels like there's no real reason for her to lie anymore.
Krastar goes ahead and signs it and then asks if anything's going to happen to him once he gets back to the Whisperstalkers.
I've heard that Talasso's kind of pissed at you. He'll just yell at you, though. Nothing more. If you're worried about getting kicked out, don't. Many agents have done far stupider things than you and remained in the guild, so you should be fine. I am supposed to ask, though, how's the progress going on the secondary objective? Did you figure out how they brought that thing to sentience yet?
Krastar explains that Nick and Ingrar and Midas would know more than he does.
Okay, well, we'll ask them all when we get organized. Come on, you're leaving here now.
Do I get to take my stuff with me?
Of course, it's already waiting for you outside.
Wonderful.
So, over the next hour or so, each of you is released and sent out. Your gear is all waiting for you. They didn't take anything, including the 2 nice blades and the pistol, which she kept. So
What about the elf?
The elf?
Yeah.
Do you like ask the receptionist in the jail where the elf is?
Yeah.
They tell you that he's in the hospital recovering.
In the hospital?
Yeah, she tells you where it is. She gives you a location and writes it down on a
Alright.
map and hands it to you. She then says, by the way, if you could tell your friend in black to come out of the caves, he's holed himself up there and it's just a mess. If he'd just come out, he'd be pardoned like the rest of you. We just need to ask him a few questions. That's all we're doing.
All right.
He'll come out when he's ready.
I'm back. I've decided what I'm going to do.
Okay.
All right. So since I'm back here, I'm going to remove the collar off the Minotaur,
Okay.
and eventually I'll give it back to, I think it was Krasdar, and then we'll just come out and I guess surrender, since there's no place out for me to go, short of blowing everybody up. So that's
Okay.
what I'll do.
So they surrender. They process you similarly. Do you tell the truth about the situation with Krasdar throwing the gnome?
I didn't see any of that. I was behind the wall.
Okay. Yeah, so you tell them you have no idea about it, and they release you just like everyone else. They give you a warning that next time when the police tell you to do something, just please do it. We're not here to try and hurt you or do anything unnecessary. We're just doing our job. Same as you, so just respect the law next time. And then you are also released.
So nobody cared that I killed an official elite guard.
I severed one in half.
I spurred my griffin to bite one's head off. So
Yes, that contract that Krasdar signed was quite valuable to them. 3 lives of their guards is more than a fair trade.
Well, it was 4 because I killed one too.
Oh,
But
that's right. Yeah, they're willing to trade their guards for what the Whisperstalkers are able to provide.
Oh man, I feel bad now.
Yeah, I better get a promotion out of this.
Were you banking on me just going ape shit on these guys
Me?
as the DM?
Me?
Yeah.
I was expecting you all to surrender.
No, you weren't.
I didn't
Bullshit.
think any of you would
You
be
said,
stupid enough to...
remember, you got shadows.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to surrender, and you're sitting there egging Lightus on to do something.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I am. Sometimes I have to be the evil voice in Lightus's head because he won't do it.
Because I have common sense. He hates that shit, I bet.
No,
I was just going to chill in the backpack and hide.
Lightus does not have common sense. That's the whole point. He's got this evil mask. He's got this evil personality. So sometimes I'm going to throw him a bad bone and see if he runs with it.
That was the last time.
It's your choice whether or not you take my horrible advice. I'm just going to throw it at you as the darkness approaching from your subconscious. You've repressed it long enough. It wants to be free now.
All right, should we call it a night there?
Yes, and we will pick up with you guys trying to finish the second objective or just quitting on it and leaving.
So-
Your call.
so are we going to rest while we're?
Yeah,
Until next week?
You guys can go back to the hotels. Just
Okay.
someone pay a silver and you all are covered, and you can have full HP and MP next session.
I got it, guys.
Okay.
On me.
Alrighty. You guys have a good night.
Oh, and I give Krasdar back his collar.
Oh, thank you.
Wild night at S&M.
No.
You know Zenek.
Alright, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
And thank you
Night.
all for playing.
Yeah. Night, guys.
Oh my god.
You guys broke my fucking mech. I'm pissed. I thought that'd be a lot harder. I'm gonna have to take it more seriously against Krasdar in the future.